best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Now, listen, I was never the big dancer in school at all, but that was always a great night out. That night out
like
was
your
awesome.
odd like Friday night. Not like where it was like a homecoming type thing.
No. Those were homecoming. That was also a good night out. That was also so because that meant you got to like touch a girl.
But just like Friday night, like after
why are you making a face?
Game?
Why does that sound creepy? No, I was going to get to dance with somebody. Only slow. I only danced to the slow ones. But that was always because you knew that you were taking somebody. Like that was exciting. But now they're all being S-canned.
This isn't even. I'm not even talking about the ones where you like took somebody. This was just like a dance where it was like you just showed up with your friends.
Never went to one of those.
And it was just like they had a DJ playing music and you just went to the dance.
That I never went to. No,
yeah.
unless you were taking a date, like homecoming or like the. But weren't there? I want to say there's some schools that used to have them like every other weekend.
We used to go almost every week.
Did you really?
We didn't have them that much, but they
well, I'm from Ohio. A little different.
That's okay. But you used to have them. What part of Ohio, by the way?
Cincinnati.
Oh, nice. Never mind. I was going to talk Reds with you, but you don't care.
I've met Pete Rose.
So have I. I didn't even buy the baseball from him and I met him. I was just walking through Caesars in Vegas. So wait a minute. You used to have them almost every weekend?
Yeah, the different schools. Every week a different school would host.
Oh, see, we never got to do that. Like, you only went to your own school stuff. I don't even think you were allowed to go to another school something. Like, unless you were invited to go.
No, it wasn't a big deal.
That would be, I couldn't go every week. There's no way.
There's not much else to do there.
That would not, it's Cincinnati. It's a decent
it's not like the
sized
Sticks.
city. You're fine there. Please. Did you guys have them regularly or no?
No.
No, but you would have like homecoming, and then there was like prom, that was senior year only. But like there was always like a fall, a spring, homecoming, and then they'd like jam one more in there.
I don't even think we had fall and spring.
Did you really? Or you didn't?
Homecoming and prom.
And that was it?
Yeah. In middle school, we've talked about this. We had the stuff on like Fridays, maybe like once or twice a month, where they were trying to keep kids out of trouble.
Off the streets, right.
So they would have like a DJ and you could go play basketball in the gymnasium or play like ping pong or dance or whatever.
And that was in middle school, but not in high school.
Not in high school, no.
See, that's the ones I was talking about. Like maybe like that was more for like the ninth, like 7th, 8th, 9th grade. 10th,
right.
Maybe even 10th. But beyond that.
Oh, I don't even. We definitely didn't have that in middle school.
Beyond that, like once maybe it was.
Or maybe
like
we
ninth
did, and I
grade,
was just so out of my head.
10th grade, you're driving. You're not going to a dance. You know.
Well, I went to a dance my 10th grade year.
No, but I mean, I'm talking about like these like Friday night, go hang out with your friends. It's not like you're getting dressed up. It's not like a event.
The sock tie wasn't making its way out, or a bolo tie, depending on what outfit you had on.
No. You're not like getting into a dress and
slow dance into some Hall & Oates.
Anything like that.
Definitely trying to kind of fight back a boner. Yeah, no, that was fantastic. All right, very good. Well, listen, Kelly, you hold tight 1 second for me.
You were the creepy guy who smelled like cigarettes leaning against the wall.
A lot of that is probably true. Yeah, there's a decent amount of truth to that. Are we in prom season yet?
No, it's way too early.
Is it still early?
Prom's not till like May and
because I do love going to like an Outback
end of May
on a prom weekend and watching them all walk in all nervous and zit it up. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so good. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Elliot.
Hey, who's this?
John, how are you?
Good. What's going on, John?
So my 14-year-old has his 8th grade spring formal in a few weeks.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Yeah, he dating a little girl, and it'll be their first dance. So, you know, I'm sorry to take you back.
No, please do. Please do. Hey, is he? He doesn't have to wear like a tux or anything, though, does he?
No. We're going to get him a suit. You know, his grandmother is one of those who the girls buy the dress, so the boys got to be dressed up too, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, and you want to match and everything will look good.
That's cute.
But you know what? Is he excited or is he a little eh?
Oh, no, he's excited. He's excited. My brother's actually getting married that day, so he's trying to work his way out of the reception and into the the spring dance.
Now, are they going to do they like go out to dinner or do they just go to the dance? Well, I'm just
Eighth
asking.
grade. Where are you going to dinner?
I don't know.
No, we're not doing dinner.
Okay.
No, God, no.
I don't know. Drop them off at Outback and wait outside in the parking lot and take them.
I don't think we ever. Nah, did we go to dinner before prom? I know we went to Shannon's house.
Of course you went to dinner before
prom.
You always do dinner before prom.
I don't think we did dinner before prom.
We didn't.
No?
We did photos at someone's house, but then went right to prom.
Yeah, we went to Shannon's house, my date, and I think her parents gave us champagne, and then we took a bunch of pictures, and I think we rolled into prom. Yeah, I don't remember going to eat anywhere. I wish we would have, though. I'm sure I was hungry.
I think we did. I don't remember.
Yeah, and then I wanted to, and then I like planned ahead, and I got a hotel room, and she had no interest, so I just stayed in the hotel room with my buddy Steve, Christo, not Menino.
Playing quarters with your boys. Oh, this is fun. Glad I spent all that money.
And then everybody went to the beach the next day, and I had to go to work. So yeah, no, that was the extent.
Awesome.
And I did. I thought for sure I was getting laid prom night, and it could not. Not only did there wasn't even a girl there to have sex with. You know what? I think I should get home. But I got a hotel. That's okay. I need to get home. I was like, damn it. That sucked. I had cleaned the car and everything. Man. Yeah, that was a bummer.
Vacuumed the roof.
Oh, Diane nerded out over the weekend. She did. Did you do you clean the whole kitchen thing because of Jolie being on last week?
It was crappy out.
Yeah, still. How long did that take you to do?
Not that long.
How excited were you to finish it?
So excited.
How excited were you to get confirmation from Jolie that you did a nice job?
Tweeted me back. Wow.
All right, dude. Hold tight 1 second for me. Oh, tell your kid to have a good time.
All right, will do.
You got it, dude. Hold tight 1 second. Line 5. Hi, Elliot in the morning. Hello?
Hey, Elliot.
Hey, who's this?
Oh, hey, yeah, I'm Andrew. I'm actually a high school senior, and I was wondering if you could help me out getting a prom date.
Wait, getting a prom date?
Yeah, it's in, 4 weeks, and,
Oh, you're a month out. Oh, you're at nervous time. Well, have you asked anybody?
No.
Well,
that's why I sort of, Elliot, would I be calling you and asking if I already had one?
No, that's,
sorry,
no,
sorry, that was me. Sorry.
No, I thought what you meant is that you had already asked somebody and you were having no luck.
Oh, no.
Where do you go to high school?
Gonzaga.
Oh, I bet theirs is like a big, where is it?
It's in the middle of D.C.
No,
where's the
prom?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, how do you not know? If you're going to ask somebody, I feel like you should know a couple of the details.
I know when it is, and I know what time it is. I'm not very organized. I'm sorry.
Is that because you're super smart?
Huh?
Is that because you're super smart?
No, that's because he's like Elliot Siegel was in high school, and you know what? These things didn't register too high on the list. Who have you had your eye on in terms of asking?
Miley, Taylor Swift, Jessica Alba.
I was originally gonna. I considered asking the Pope because I think that would do a lot for
All right,
gay
very
awareness
good. Thank you, sir.
Like
Later, dude.
She's in high school. Come on, you hear that voice?
Hi, Elliot in the morning. My voice was deep like that in high school. Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is me.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Oh, not much, man. I graduated in 2011. We had too many rules for our prom, so all of our seniors went and rented out the YMCA and had a prom there.
Did you really? That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, we pitched in a lot of money for food, drinks, and a DJ, and then we all went there and had a good time.
That's pretty good.
What were the rules they were upset with?
What's that?
What were the rules that everybody was upset with?
Like, you couldn't touch one another, you couldn't bump and grind.
Come on, man.
Wait, what do you mean you couldn't touch, though?
Like, if your body touched the other body, slow dancing was one thing.
Right.
But if, like with a bump and grind thing, they would come and stand right over top of you and just stare at you until you notice them. And then you would either get kicked out or get a warning. And sometimes they would kick you out, and you probably get suspended for a day or two.
Now, let me ask you this: where did you go to high school?
Stafford High School.
All right, so you went to Stafford High School, and so there were so no grinding. Well, I don't feel like that's an unfair request.
We didn't like it. We weren't too happy with it.
Wait, Diane, you were drunk at your prom?
Yeah.
Were you really?
Oh my God, a hammer.
Hammered?
Yeah.
And you were still able to get in?
Yeah.
Were you nasty at your prom?
No.
Like, were you going nuts at your prom?
No.
Were you handsy?
No.
But just hammered. Did you go with a dude or did you go with friends?
I went with a boy, yeah. A guy.
Like a fellow high school student.
No, it was. I went with
boy.
a child. I went with a guy. Yeah. I don't know why I said boy.
Did you spend the evening with him afterwards?
No.
You went home?
Yeah, at like 6 a.m.
He got a hotel room, and she said, I think I better head home. But I got a hotel room. You use it.
No, we went to the dance for a little while, but then we went to...
Did you leave this guy high and dry?
We went to
on
after
prom
parties.
night?
We were friends.
Oh, that sucks. That's like when I went with Leanne Curtis. That was bad. Her junior year, my junior year, she was a senior, and she had broken up with her boyfriend, Clay, so they didn't go, and so she needed somebody to go, so I went as friends, and that was miserable. That was miserable, because still at that point you're thinking, all right, give me a little something, at least touch it. But no, you end up with nothing. Did you take care of that boy?
No, we were friends.
It's okay. It's prom night, though.
No.
You didn't even make out with him?
Maybe a little, no.
So you teased him. So you gave him a couple of open mouth kisses.
No, we were friends.
Did he touch you here?
No.
God.
Where'd you point?
My breast. All right, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend.
All right, thanks, man.
You got it, dude. We'll talk to you later. Line 3. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, is it me?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
Hey, it's Anthony. How you doing, buddy?
Good. What's going on, dude?
Hey, I know you guys were talking about prom. Back in high school, I went to high school in Chancellor High School back in 2005 in Fredericksburg, Virginia. And prom, the guy, I guess he had one guy talking about how he keep his distance, couldn't touch. They actually hired police officers to supervise the dance, walk around, make sure we were 3 feet apart.
Oh, my God.
3 feet?
First of all, 3 feet, that would have never worked. That would have never worked for me. I danced twice. They put on a slow song, and I'd be good to go. And then, other than that, what was I doing out there? Nothing.
Yeah, we had teachers, too. We had principals, administrators, everybody walking around, making sure, nobody was bumping and grinding, nothing. I mean, you had to stay 3 feet apart. And you look kind of like a fool sitting there, like, swinging your arms, snapping your fingers, like you look like your grandparents dancing.
But 3 feet apart, dude, that is some distance.
Seriously.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Hey, do teachers, like, I'm trying to would teachers dance with you at prom?
No. Like
Yeah,
slow
that's why most of
dance?
the guys
No,
just dipped out.
not slow dance, but like would teachers be out on the dance floor? Like,
Yeah, you'd be on. It's crazy. You'd be on the dance floor trying to get your groove on with your babe or your girlfriend, and all of a sudden you look like a dork sitting in your arms and snap your fingers like a 6-year-old.
no, I don't mean out there like walking around making sure that everybody is
They've got
is
a
behaving
yardstick.
themselves. But no, like some like young fun teacher be out there like dancing it up with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I
That would
agree
be
with
me.
you, but-
If I were a teacher, I'd be out dancing in the middle of I'd go now and dance in the middle of the dance floor. Hey, that kid looks spastic. What's going on with that?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I just wanted to call and let you know, bud. I love your show, man.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend.
All right, no problem. Have a T-shirt, man?
Yeah, sure, we sure can. Hold on 1 second for me, please. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, Elliot, it's Curtis. How you doing?
Good. Who's this?
This Curtis?
Hey, hold on 1 second. Like, all those boys that were in that picture, that didn't look like anybody I knew. None of my friends were. Look how happy those kids are.
Zach.
Yeah, that was none of my friends. All of my, well, first of all, none of them have the blemishes that any of my friends had. I don't know what's wrong with those kids. I'm sorry. Hi, who's this?
This is Curtis from Bowie. How you doing?
Good. What's going on, dude?
Hey, I used to go to a private school, and when we wouldn't have any kind of prom. It was senior junior fun night, is what our principal would call it.
Well, is that like one of those safe grad nights or whatever it is?
Not really. I mean, it was our senior group was usually 8 or 9 people, so it's not even really that big. We would go to like a place like Dave and Buster's. Last year, we actually went to a cruise. It was a cruise out on D.C. that we went to.
Dude, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was tons of fun.
That's not bad.
the teachers would dance, the kids would dance. Oh, it was actually a blast. Surprisingly,
that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
but we've only got like a handful of kids in the
Still,
class.
I'd be there. I'd be there for that. That's
They've
pretty
got to
good.
do something like that, though.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. Just hang out outside of Dave & Buster's, have a couple cigarettes, go back in. Things are good to go. All right, dude. Hey, listen, I appreciate the phone call. Thank you, my friend.
The best of Elliot in the morning continues after this. The best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Can you? What are you wearing right now? I'm not asking you that in a dirty way, but like, are you wearing? Like, can you see your underarms right now?
No.
No. Okay, so you're dressed professionally.
Yes.
But I mean, if you could see your underarms right now, what do you got going on under there?
I actually shaved this morning, so they're nice and silky smooth.
Glad to hear it. Love to hear it. And I'm going to save you the problem of having to see something a little bit later on today. I don't know like when I think of famous photographers that I know, only two come to mind. Annie Leibovitz. You know what? Three. Ansel Adams and Terry Richardson, who we love. We love Terry Richardson. Anyway, apparently there's this very famous photographer by the name of Ben Hopper. Again, I don't know who he is, but he has a new what would you call it? Not a spread, but like a new exhibit. Okay, we'll go with that. Photos that he's done, and he got a bunch of, and I don't know who they are from overseas, but models and actresses and stuff like that. And he said to them, "Hey, listen, I want to show off the beauty of the natural woman." And he got a bunch of them, and I don't know what the timeline was where he said, "Stop shaving right now." I'm with you on most of them. And on some of them, it looks like a goddamn forest under their arms. And listen, I'm the first one to go, I don't like that look at all. Now, granted, there are men who find that very, very appealing. The sight of a very natural woman with hair under her arms. I'm not one of those men.
Oh, because I've never heard of one.
No. And listen, I understand it's more acceptable overseas than it is in the U.S., but I'm talking about guys in the U.S. There are guys in the U.S. who find that to be attractive and a turn on. I don't want to speak for Tyler. I don't know where you are on that, but for me, no.
I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah, you don't like a hairy armpit.
Madonna posted a photo.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, like last month.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was disgusting. Now, I will say, this woman, this first model, that doesn't bother me.
Elliot.
No, and you know what? Hold on one sec. I'm getting ready to get in an argument. Hold on one second.
Is this where you can see the beauty in everybody?
No, you know what? No, like for example, there's one woman in here.
Oh my God.
Boy, that one's rough. See, like that to me, I look at and go, vomit. That one's bad. That one's bad.
See, I feel like you'd be into her because she looks dirty. And not slutty dirty, but like hippie dirty.
By the way, clean up her underarms. I do love her. I love her hair's all in dreads. Like the bottom part of her nose is pierced. I love everything about her.
Like she'll be at Lock-In.
Minus the, yeah, you said we're all going to be at Lock-In.
I know.
That show's so good this year.
Damn, the lineup's great.
No, but like take care of what's going on under her arms. And I do. She's a home run. She's got no brawn. Like I love everything about her.
I'm not saying for me. For you, that's your type.
Does this not scream Elliot wants to date you?
Yes.
100%. Love her. No, but where's the... Hold on, I got to find... See, like, Tyler, for example, this one here. You know, this girl kind of looks like Michelle Williams. It's not. That's not that bad.
I thought the first one is the one that you would like.
Oh, I do like... Wait, are you talking about...
The very first picture.
Her?
Yes.
Yeah, no problem with that.
Yeah, but she doesn't have a lot of
No,
growth.
And I was going to say, there's not a lot of growth, but there's still enough you would notice that. You know what it would be?
Yeah, you'd notice that. Oh, my God. Imagine her, leaning back,
but you know
stretching.
What? There are, and again, I'm keeping this domestic. There's a lot of guys who find this attractive. Have you, Diane, let's use this girl, for example. This girl here. Have you ever let your underarm hair grow out that far?
No.
Would you ever?
No.
You couldn't?
I couldn't. It's lasered.
Oh, so literally you couldn't.
Right.
If you had the ability to, could you ever see yourself doing it?
No.
Kaylee, do you shave under your arms? Okay, well, don't make a face. I don't know. I don't study your body.
What if she said no?
I would make her come in here and show me.
No, take a look.
No, how bad? This one looks like Kelly Ripa. Look how bad that is.
Yeah, that she looks like Kelly Ripa because she's way too skinny.
Yeah, no, but look how disgusting her
There's a
underarms
lot
are.
going on there. I'm more concerned about her lack of meat on her bones.
This woman I'm split on.
Elliot.
I'm split because she's got ginormous boobs, but I don't like it. She's got a lot of No, I'll show you the worst underarm hair, though. Where is she?
We haven't gotten to it yet?
No, we have not. Hold on. See, that's not that bad. She just looks like she's got dirt.
Short-haired girl?
Yeah, well, it's off the... There it is.
God.
How check this chick out. But you know what? And this is where I get mad at myself. Because I look at these women, they're all models. They're all good-looking girls, for the most part. Why am I going to let a little bit of underarm hair, and in some cases a lot, why am I going to let that bother me? I shouldn't, right?
That's the point. Isn't it challenging convention?
It is. And that's my point. Tyler, and just as a general rule, not every one of them, but as a general rule, take their armpit hair away and pretend that you're in your wild single days.
Those days were wild.
You would have gone out with every one of these girls.
Well, they're all, like
they're
you said,
good-looking women.
They're models.
Right. Yeah, no, that's right. Well, I mean, like that Kelly Ripa one I wouldn't go out with. I don't know if you would go out with the chick that I like with the dreadlocks, the pierced nose, and the no bra. She'd be number one on my list, by the way. But you know what I mean? You'd go out with every one of them. So why do I let this tuft of hair...
Because you're not used to it.
But how often am I seeing it? Not very often.
Every time they're naked? Every
time
they wear a tank top?
Okay. All right, that's fair. But it's not like they walk around like this.
No, but...
Their arms are down, so you're not seeing it all the time.
Summertime, if they're out in a tank top, even if they reach for something, you're going to see it.
Yeah.
As long as this is...
Oh, yeah, no, you're going to... Every one of these girls, you're going to see it. You're not hiding from it. But why am I taking a nice-looking model and eliminating her from my dating pool because of that? Why is it such a turnoff?
It's just personal preference.
And like I said, but doesn't it make you envious of guys who can accept that?
Nope.
Really? So you can't argue with yourself that you should be able to get over that.
And I get the message. This isn't...
yeah, no, whatever. Message fine.
Inability or to understand what's
Look at
being conveyed. It's just a lack of desire to understand the message.
It's just a little bit of hair, but boy, it changes everything.
Yeah, no, it does change a lot.
Yeah.
Everything is pretty accurate.
You go from wow to again. I just wish I could accept it. I would never be able to be one of those guys where they love it. Like there are guys. Diane, I'm telling you, there are guys that love it, can't get enough of it.
Yeah, but it's just like you've been ingrained. Little girls have been ingrained as soon as you start getting hair on your legs and under your arms, you start shaving it.
Shave it up. Get rid of it. Yeah, no, and I applaud you for it. Because even on some of the best looking women that you're going to run into, you see it and you go like, ugh, vomit.
Good for them if they don't need to do that. Low maintenance.
Are these? Did you say are these women like this all the time?
No, in a lot of cases they agreed to grow it out just for this,
for a shot at
for a bit
being discovered.
Yeah, yeah, whatever.
That's why I can't take this serious.
Yeah, but I'm not looking to create a movement. I'm just asking why do I let that bother me? Well, she's bad. She's the worst one.
Joan Osborne put out a record yesterday, back in her heyday.
Right.
Not saying this album will
but like
do
God
well
was
critically.
one of us.
Did she shave? And because you were a fan.
Oh, I was more than a fan.
What does that mean?
I was in love.
What does that mean?
I was in love. I love Joan Osborne.
And the album that came out is called Love and Hate. She hated you.
I still like Joan Osborne. But I don't know if she shaved or not. I would bet yes. Oh, I could think of one that didn't shave that was also kind of from the, like that era hippie girl was Sophie B. Hawkins. She didn't shave. She had big old babushka under her arms. And from what I understand, also in her jeans. I wish I could answer on Joan. Joan was gorgeous, though.
She's just
she
top
still
of
is.
mind because of the record.
She still is. I love Joan Osborne. But yes, this is a very Joan Osborne look, circa God Was One of Us. She's hot.
This is
Elliot in the morning.
The best of Elliot in the morning on DC 101. The best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Can you? What are you wearing right now? I'm not asking you that in a dirty way, but like, are you wearing? Like, can you see your underarms right now?
No.
No. Okay, so you're dressed professionally.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you could see your underarms right now, what do you got going on under there?
I actually shaved this morning, so they're nice and silky smooth.
Glad to hear it. Love to hear it. And I'm going to save you the problem of having to see something a little bit later on today. I don't know when I think of famous photographers that I know, only two come to mind. Annie Leibovitz. You know what? Three. Ansel Adams and Terry Richardson, who we love. We love Terry Richardson. Anyway, apparently there's this very famous photographer by the name of Ben Hopper. Again, I don't know who he is, but he has a new what would you call it? Not a spread, but like a new exhibit. Okay, we'll go with that. Photos that he's done, and he got a bunch of, and I don't know who they are from overseas, but models and actresses and stuff like that. And he said to them, "Hey, listen, I want to show off the beauty of the natural woman." And he got a bunch of them, and I don't know what the timeline was where he said, "Stop shaving right now." I'm with you on most of them. And on some of them, it looks like a goddamn forest under their arms. And listen, I'm the first one to go, I don't like that look at all. Now, granted, there are men who find that very, very appealing. The sight of a very natural woman with hair under her arms. I'm not one of those men.
Oh, because I've never heard of one.
No. And listen, I understand it's more acceptable overseas than it is in the U.S., but I'm talking about guys in the U.S. There are guys in the U.S. who find that to be attractive and a turn on. I don't want to speak for Tyler. I don't know where you are on that, but for me, no.
I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah, you don't like a hairy armpit.
Madonna posted a photo.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, like last month.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was disgusting. Now, I will say, this woman, this first model, that doesn't bother me.
Elliot.
No, and you know what? Hold on one second. I'm getting ready to get in an argument. Hold on one second.
Is this where you can see the beauty in everybody?
No, you know what? No, like for example, there's one woman in here.
Oh my God.
Boy, that one's rough. See, like that to me, I look at and go, vomit. That one's bad. That one's bad.
See, I feel like you'd be into her because she looks dirty. And not slutty dirty, but like hippie dirty.
By the way, clean up her underarms. I do love her. I love her hair's all in dreads. Like the bottom part of her nose is pierced. I love everything about her.
Like she'll be at Lock-In.
Minus the, yeah, you said we're all going to be at Lock-In.
I know.
That show's so good this year.
Damn, the lineup's great.
No, but like take care of what's going on under her arms. And I do. She's a home run. She's got no brawn. Like I love everything about her.
No, I'm not saying for me. For you, that's your type.
Does this not scream Elliot wants to date you?
Yes.
100%. Love her. No, but where's the... Hold on, I got to find... See, like, Tyler, for example, this one here. You know, this girl kind of looks like Michelle Williams. It's not. That's not that bad.
I thought the first one is the one that you would like.
Oh, I do like... Wait, are you talking about...
The very first picture.
Her?
Yes.
Yeah, no problem with that.
Yeah. But she doesn't have a lot of
No,
growth.
And I was going to say, there's not a lot of growth, but there's still enough you would notice that. You know what it would be?
Yeah, you'd notice that. Oh, my God. You imagine her, leaning back, but you know stretching.
What? There are, and again, I'm keeping this domestic. There's a lot of guys who find this attractive. Have you, Diane, let's use this girl, for example. This girl here. Have you ever let your underarm hair grow out that far?
No.
Would you ever?
No.
You couldn't?
I couldn't. It's
no.
lasered.
Oh, so literally you couldn't.
Right.
If you had the ability to, could you ever see yourself doing it?
No.
Kaylee, do you shave under your arms? Okay, well, don't make a face. I don't know. I don't study your body.
What if she said no?
I would make her come in here and show me.
No, take a look.
No, how bad? This one looks like Kelly Ripa. Look how bad that is.
Yeah, she looks like Kelly Ripa because she's way too skinny.
No, but look how disgusting her underarms are.
There's a lot going on there. I'm more concerned about her lack of meat on her bones.
This woman I'm split on.
Elliot.
I'm split because she's got ginormous boobs, but I don't like it. She's got a lot of No, I'll show you the worst underarm hair, though. Where is she?
We haven't gotten to it yet?
No, we have not. Hold on. See, that's not that bad. She just looks like she's got dirt.
Short-haired girl?
Yeah, well, it's off the... There it is.
God.
How check this chick out. But you know what? And this is where I get mad at myself. Because I look at these women, they're all models. They're all good-looking girls, for the most part. Why am I going to let a little bit of underarm hair, and in some cases a lot, why am I going to let that bother me? I shouldn't, right?
That's the point. Isn't it challenging convention?
It is. And that's my point. Tyler, and just as a general rule, not every one of them, but as a general rule, take their armpit hair away and pretend that you're in your wild single days.
Those days were wild.
You would have gone out with every one of these girls.
Well, they're all, like
they're
you said,
good-looking women.
They're models.
Right. Yeah, no, that's right. Well, I mean, like that Kelly Ripa one I wouldn't go out with. I don't know if you would go out with the chick that I like with the dreadlocks, the pierced nose, and the no bra. She'd be number one on my list, by the way. But you know what I mean? You'd go out with every one of them. So why do I let this tuft of hair...
Because you're not used to it.
But how often am I seeing it? Not very often.
Every time they're naked? Every
time
they wear a tank top?
Okay. All right, that's fair. But it's not like they walk around like this.
No, but...
Their arms are down, so you're not seeing it all the time.
Summertime, if they're out in a tank top, even if they reach for something, you're going to see it.
Yeah.
As long as this is...
Oh, yeah, no, you're going to... Every one of these girls, you're going to see it. You're not hiding from it. But why am I taking a nice-looking model and eliminating her from my dating pool because of that? Why is it such a turnoff?
It's just personal preference.
And like I said, but doesn't it make you envious of guys who can accept that?
Nope.
Really? So you can't argue with yourself that you should be able to get over that.
And I get the message. This isn't...
yeah, no, whatever. Message fine.
An inability or to understand what's being conveyed. It's just a lack of desire to understand the message.
It's just a little bit of hair, but boy, it changes everything.
Yeah, no, it does change a lot.
Yeah.
Everything is pretty accurate.
You go from wow to again. I just wish I could accept it. I would never be able to be one of those guys where they love it. Like there are guys. Diane, I'm telling you, there are guys that love it, can't get enough of it.
Yeah, but it's just like you've been ingrained. Little girls have been ingrained as soon as you start getting hair on your legs and under your arms, you start shaving it.
Shave it up. Get rid of it. Yeah, no, and I applaud you for it. Because even on some of the best-looking women that you're going to run into, you see it and you go like, vomit.
Good for them if they don't need to do that. Low maintenance.
Did you say, are these women like this all the time?
No, in a lot of cases, they agreed to grow it out just for this.
For a shot at
for a bit.
Being discovered?
Yeah. Whatever.
That's why I can't take this serious.
Yeah, but I'm not looking to create a movement. I'm just asking, why do I let that bother me? Well, she's bad. She's the worst one.
Joan Osborne put out a record yesterday. Back in her heyday,
right?
Not saying this album will
but like
do
God
well
was
critically.
one of us.
Did she shave? And because you were a fan.
Oh, I was more than a fan.
What does that mean?
I was in love.
What does that mean?
I was in love. I love Joan Osborne.
And the album that came out is called Love and Hate. She hated you.
I still like Joan Osborne. But I don't know if she shaved or not. I would bet yes. Oh, I could think of one that didn't shave that was also kind of from the, like that era hippie girl was Sophie B. Hawkins. Mm. She didn't shave. She had big old babushka under her arms. And from what I understand, also in her jeans. I wish I could answer on Joan. Joan was gorgeous, though.
She's just top of mind because of the record.
She still is. I love Joan Osborne. But yes, this is a very Joan Osborne look, circa God Was One of Us. She's hot.
The best of Elliot in the Morning continues after this. The best of Elliot in the Morning. DC 101.
Hey, are you married, John?
I sure am.
You could never be in an open marriage, correct?
Hell no.
Yeah. But isn't there part of you that wishes that you had the ability to?
I guess so.
Yeah, I really wish I could get my head around that.
Yeah, I couldn't. No way.
Like, do we even have any friends who are in open marriages?
Not that
not that we know of.
And I feel like if that was out there, we would know.
Oh, we would definitely know.
And talk about it a lot.
Oh, regularly. No, because I wouldn't be able to.
Can you believe they're swingers?
No. Diane, please.
What?
Open marriage is not swingers. One, there may be, if I were going to Venn diagram it, there may be a little bit of overlap. But they're just because, for example, if you and Scott were swingers, you would both bring people home and stuff like that. If you were in an open marriage, you could go have sex with somebody else and come back, but it wouldn't necessarily involve you and Scott. Scott may not be into the idea of an open marriage, but you may be, and he may allow you to go out and eat dinner somewhere else, but he's still only going to eat dinner at home.
The same to me.
No, but it's not. It's not, and that's the part that bothers me. Is that there's some that I could look at and go, okay, that. I could definitely never be a swinger. I could never be a swinger.
You said you couldn't be in an open marriage either.
No, I couldn't, but if I had to choose one, I would choose open versus swinging. It's bad enough to think of Jackie getting railed by somebody. It would be worse to watch it happen. And in swinging, I feel like I'm going to see that happen.
You don't always have to watch it.
No,
in swinging.
but my odds are so much higher. So much higher.
What was Dale Jr.'s Mayo Banana hashtag? Don't knock it.
No, but you understand what I mean. If you had to choose one, wouldn't you choose open versus swinging?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Lesser of two
course
evils.
You would. Of course you would. You know who was rumored to have a open marriage? This old PD.
Whoa.
I don't know who that is. I mean, I know the name, but...
Yeah, no, but yeah, that may have been before you. Oops. He was rumored to have a open... Nah, there were several. But he was rumored to have an open marriage. I don't know if that's true. I never asked.
That's a weird question to ask.
Oh, that's it?
I'm asking you.
Oh, who was after that?
No. Someone before or in between here?
No.
Can you dump back 60 seconds? A little bit of a hint.
But don't you wish that you could be... Can you not wrap your head around it because you can't allow yourself to be that open?
Well, I think that's the problem. We don't feel like we have that bug.
But is it a flaw to not be that open?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
It's one thing not to try a dish. It's another thing to not be open to trying.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I don't think
marriage like that.
And I can't wrap my head around. I don't know how you don't either get like. I'm not a jealous person, but I'm an angry person, and that's where that's where I feel like I couldn't deal with it at all. I would be angry. I wouldn't be jealous. I'd be angry. What?
I don't know. I'm trying to think what would be the better reaction to have from the other person. Would I want to be jealous or angry? I'd probably prefer jealousy as opposed to coming at somebody after.
No. You'd rather me be angry with you than jealous of you, because then I want to knock you down.
And there's a good chance I'll have a heart attack, and that'll rid you of that problem.
Problem solved.
Do you think if you sat Scott down and said, "Hey, listen, I want this," and he thought you were being serious,
there would be no question.
He would never be able to do it.
No, we had that talk a long time ago.
What?
No, don't you like? And you have a talk about
Go ahead.
Where you've had to talk about like, oh, so and so got caught cheating on somebody,
right?
And it's like if you have the desire to where you feel like you're going to cheat, just tell me, because then we're going to break up. We're breaking up.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But that's a little bit different than having the conversation of whether you would entertain the idea of an open marriage.
To me, it's the same thing.
No.
To both of us, it is the same thing. We are like-minded in that way, which is great.
Right? No, I agree. No, you should marry somebody that's like-minded. But but you think if you sat Scott down, and not as a bit, but you were being serious, he wouldn't go for it.
No.
Yeah, I'm fearful if Jackie would. Boy, that would break my heart.
That if you, like, as some sort of weird test, if you sat down.
Yeah, exactly. If I floated it out there and she was like, yeah, you know what, I could be into that.
Thank God you brought it up.
Elliot, I know a couple in an open marriage, and they both have a boyfriend and girlfriend, and the BF is living with them in their house.
See, I don't even understand that. But at the same time, I don't want to say I'm envious of it. I admire it.
Don't knock it.
Yeah, no, I admire it.
That is a strange dynamic.
Yeah, horribly. Hey, hold on one second. Let me get you
But
your
I say that
Turner
as an
tickets.
outsider. Maybe it's not at all.
Yeah. Split utilities 3 ways. It's cheaper.
I bet the BF's not paying anything.
No. He's been paying with cable. But that's about it. But can't you admire that though?
No, I can't admire it.
So
if it works for you, great.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. But I admire that they're
that is
comfortable.
Not the word you mean.
Yeah, it is.
So
admire?
I don't think it is. I understand that what you're saying about that level of comfort.
Yes.
But admire sounds like, I don't know, like you're almost
envious,
blurring the line with jealousy. Yeah.
Oh no, not at all. No, I couldn't do it.
Respect? Is that better? No.
Like I can respect the Orioles guy, but
You
whatever.
don't at all.
No, but I don't look at that and go like, wow, that's a trait that I'm not that comfortable. But I can admire somebody who is and just go, you know what? Our bodies are just vehicles or whatever. I don't know why I make them sound like all spacey and hippie-ish. Yeah, man, that's something else.
Why'd you go all Batista there?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, man,
it's the pants.
Brother. Hi, Elliot, in the morning.
Is this me?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm actually in an open relationship.
Are you really?
Yes, I'm polyamorous. So my husband has a long-term girlfriend, and they go out of town together. He was actually with her last night.
And what do you do? Like, what is polyamorous? Oh, polyamorous cis were more than something or other. Remember we had that whole conversation? Actually, swinging to polyamory is kind of like a sliding scale. So swinging would be just recreational sex, and full polyamory is you actually love many. Okay.
And I know that my husband loves his girlfriend. In fact, she and I are friends.
So how long have you guys been married?
We've been married for a year. We've been together for 4 years and polyamorous for 3.
Okay, and how long have they and they've been together for 3?
They've been together for a year.
Oh, for 1 year. Okay.
So he's been with her as long as you two have been married.
Actually, we met them as swingers, her and her husband, and we met them the day after we got married.
Are you like on your honeymoon? So on your honeymoon, he fell in love with another.
No, our honeymoon was a swinger party.
Okay, but on the day after you got married, he fell in love with another woman.
Yes.
And now, are you with that guy?
Actually, we really hang out and we have recreational sex, but he's not my boyfriend.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I do, and a girlfriend as well.
Oh. Dude, how do you juggle?
Scheduling is a nightmare. Google Calendar.
So wait, so your husband
Monday, Tuesday.
So wait, your husband
scheduled date night.
Your husband will go on. So your husband loves this other woman, but also loves you.
Absolutely.
And when you say he was with her last night, like at her place.
Yeah, her husband had a date with one of his new girlfriends, and so my husband went over to their place and came home, I don't know, close to midnight last night or whatever.
And then right, and so he gets wait, what's wrong, Tyler?
What's the significance then of them getting married?
Good question. Why are you and your husband married? I mean, why not? I mean, that's not to say that you don't love him, but why not just have him be another boyfriend that you love?
He would have been, but because of healthcare laws and taxes and all of that kind of stuff, it's more practical to be married if you don't have children.
So you got married for paperwork reasons?
Well, yeah, it's just a piece of paper. I don't love him any less than I ever would. We got married to signify we're in hierarchy, so he's my primary partner. Some people practice relationship anarchy, which there isn't a primary partner. That's different in polyamory. It's really anything you can make it.
Right.
So if there was a pyramid of love, he's at the top.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, because before she said there was a hierarchy, I was going to ask if the love between the boyfriend and the husband was equal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, so your husband's the point of the pyramid, and then it's a sliding scale down from there.
Right. And actually, the love is different because my boyfriend, I love him, but I wouldn't want to live daily life with him because he would absolutely annoy me. Whereas dating him while I have a husband, I can get the best of him all the time.
Right. I understand that.
I think she's changed my mind, though. I think we have to be swingers. Not like you and me together.
Right. But because of what?
Because love makes it so messy. To me, it would. And swinging, she said, it's a sliding scale. There isn't love with swinging. It's physical,
loves, right?
And it's not emotion. It's not.
No. Do you love your husband?
Absolutely.
Yeah. See, she loves the husband.
Do you love
but that's why you love your boyfriend. That's why we need to swing.
Oh, because you can still
out of context, that sounds very bizarre. But we originally said we would rather do open marriages, not with each other. Diane, we need to swing.
No, I don't think so. I think you have that wrong.
No, she's changed my mind. I'm going to swing now.
Really? Yeah, I don't see it that way. Hey, now let me ask you this. So, husband is at the top of the pyramid. Are you still with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You could be hooking up with 9 people while you're talking to me. I don't know. So the husband.
No, I'm waiting to go to work.
So the husband's at the top of the pyramid.
Yes.
And then is it the boyfriend next or the girlfriend next?
This particular boyfriend-girlfriend situation is equal. The boyfriend and girlfriend are married.
Oh, so you just hook up with both of them. But I'm going to guess not in threesomes, but separately.
Actually, we've done both.
Yeah, okay.
And I've had threesomes with my husband and his girlfriend.
What's the most amount of people that have been like all together at once with you?
Oh, at a swinging event, 12 to 14.
No, not like with like groups. I'm talking about like you and like where you were all involved in like a big group sex thing.
6. My husband, myself, his girlfriend, her husband, and my girlfriend and boyfriend.
Not an orgy.
Wow, 6 people, and you guys were all like a big braid of bodies just going at each other.
Yes, it is a king size bed, so that's how it works.
You got 6 people in a king size bed going at it. That's where I go. I wish I were open minded enough to be able to let go of that and just fall right into the middle of that.
You are a
that's
pig.
Where I fall, and I love it.
Yeah, no, I bet you do. Hey, what do you, just out of curiosity,
it wasn't loud enough. It didn't seem like it was being said in the moment.
What do you do for a living?
Bung.
I'm actually an operations administrator for a nonprofit.
Does your office know what you're into?
A couple of people at my office, but not anybody that actually links to me professionally.
Right.
Mainly because my husband's career is much more professional than mine, and so is his girlfriend and boyfriend. So I can't exactly out myself because that would out them as well.
Yeah, no. I would certainly never ask you to do that. Hey, but your boyfriend and girlfriend isn't the same boyfriend and girlfriend of your husband.
No.
Right.
At one time, about 6 months ago, my husband's girlfriend and I shared a girlfriend.
So then it was just 3 chicks.
Yeah, it was 3 chicks, and we often got together and just had 3 chick overnights at a hotel somewhere.
That's awesome.
Where do you people come from? Like, where does she live? Did she say not the actual city, but county?
Yeah, where are you? Where's home for you?
Midlothian.
Oh, Midlothian. Okay.
And that's also the home for my little, we call us a polypod, or a family.
I like that.
Everyone I know is so boring.
We have dinner and breakfast and that kind of thing. So,
hey, let me ask you this,
Diane, you're boring.
Do
something. Oh, where's the clip?
Bong.
Hey, is there anything like is there are like, do you hear of like stuff that other people do and go like, man, I wish I could do that, but I just can't bring myself to do that?
Me, no, actually, not really.
No, like it would be unfair to just go because she does this, like she's in like S&M and stuff like that.
Well, I am, but there are a lot of people who aren't.
Like an onion.
I trend toward the dominant side, and so does my husband. So that's one of the reasons we started swinging, is so we could have an outlet to have a submissive.
Oh, so you're both dominant.
Yeah, it's quite the power struggle.
Oh, thank God I'm submissive. or Lindsay and I would be headed down the same path.
Wow, that is something. Hey, do your parents know like your get up?
No, my parents don't. I actually am not from this area. I'm from a very, very small town in North Carolina that only has missionary sex with the person you got with in high school. So that doesn't work for me.
Yeah, no, and that's fun. I just didn't know, like, if not that you would come from a family of swingers, but like, if your mom knew that you were having like overnight tickle parties with 3 chicks, and that you had a 6-person sleepover in your bed, and you've got boyfriends and girlfriends all over the place, would your mom just collapse and die?
No, she wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I discovered my sexuality at a very young age, and I wasn't afraid of it at all.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I wasn't wild and free enough in my youth. And I don't know if it's true or not, but you sound beautiful.
Well, thank you. I'm quite young, and my husband is much older than me, but...
I probably should have started with this question. How young are you?
I'm 26.
Oh, okay. No, you're fine. How old is your husband?
42.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you know what? Hold on one second. Let me get you my cell number. Hold tight 1 second, okay? Hey, just out of curiosity, it'll never happen, but just between us. If you told your husband that you and I talked today and he needed to spend the night out tonight because I was going to come over, would he be cool with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I would just tell him, and if we were going out somewhere, I'd text him when I was off the road so that he knew I was there safe, and then we could do whatever we wanted, and then I'd go back.
But he wouldn't have to know who I am. You could just be a stranger. You could meet somebody at a Food Lion, and it'd be fine.
Yes, some relationships aren't like that. Mine is basically because we have so much trust in one another that he trusts my judgment, and I obviously wouldn't just go out with anyone.
Right, I understand that. But I'm not wearing condoms, by the way.
That's different. That's fluid bonding, and you can't do that. You have to wear a condom unless you've been tested, and we've had a discussion with the entire family where you show papers. Wait,
what did you say? That's what bonding?
It's called fluid bonding.
Oh, I only have relationships that are fluid bonding.
I heard show papers.
Yeah, no, that you're clean, that you got a clean bill of health.
Okay.
Yeah, and we sit down all together because we all have outside relationships. We're not a closed pod. Every 3 or 4 months and show papers. So we get tested very, very frequently. Sexual safety is important.
It is. That's why. But I'm also very pro fluid bonding. That's my favorite term for today. All right.
Well, it feels better.
Amen, sister. All right. Well, listen. Hold tight 1 second for me. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
Yeah. Can I get a T-shirt?
Oh yes. Well, definitely. More people will see that on you than like a billboard. Hold tight 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Amazing.
Would you?
Not amazing, but that's amazing.
Would you be in an open pod or a closed pod?
Either way, you know how this ends.
What do you mean?
Dateline NBC.
The best of Elliot in the morning continues after this. The best of Elliot in the morning.
Elliot in the morning.
DC 101.
All right, let me grab line 1. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, is this me?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
My name's Tiffany. I live in Richmond.
Hi, Tiffany in Richmond. Boy, I'll tell you what, that kind of down 95 is a hotbed right now.
Plug the pre-show party.
Oh, hey, that.
It's a little section set up for them or something.
Tiffany, you'll have your own pod. Tiffany, yes, you live down in Richmond, and what can I do for you?
Actually, I heard you talking to the previous caller about poly. My husband and myself and my girlfriend actually just moved in together.
Wait, one more time. Your husband,
myself, and our girlfriend.
And your girlfriend. Now, wait, is that your girlfriend or his girlfriend or both of your girlfriend?
Both of us.
And you guys all just moved in together?
Yes.
Love that. Love that. I hear her there in the background. How long have you and your husband been married?
10 years.
You've been married 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
28.
You're 28, and how old is he?
29.
Oh, okay, so you're the same age. And how old is your girlfriend?
28.
And where did you meet? How long has she been your girlfriend?
A little over a year.
And now, did you guys just all get a place together, or did she just move in with you and your husband wherever you live?
We were actually, my husband and I were moving into a bigger place anyway, and so it just made more sense, because she's over all the time, for us to not pay, two separate bills for everything, and so we just got a place big enough that she would be able to move in with us.
Now, do you think, is she in for the long haul, or is this going to be you have boyfriends and girlfriends as you grow up and, things kind of dissolve?
We're, like the previous caller said, we're definitely on the more polyamorous scale versus swinging. So, there's a possibility that if things work out, it could be a lifetime relationship.
Right. It could also be where that girlfriend would also then get a boyfriend and he would move in.
It's more likely that one of my partners would move in.
How many other partners do you have?
I have a boyfriend as well as a girl that I'm dating.
Is that the same girl that just moved in, though?
No.
Okay, so you and your husband share a girlfriend, but you also have a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Right.
1, 2, 3. We're at 5. What does your husband have in addition to the girl that lives with you?
That's all he has.
Oh. What gives?
It's not that he can't have anything else. It's just that he doesn't really have time for a whole lot else.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't at all. Hey,
he works a lot of hours, so there's too much all he can handle.
Hey, do the three of you all share the master bedroom?
We don't. We have separate spaces, but that's mostly because our girlfriend is very kind of introverted, so she really needs her time to be able to be in her own space by herself and kind of decompress if she's been around people too much.
How could you be an introvert where you're willing to have sex with anything?
Introverts just get really tired out easily by a lot of people. So she's actually way more social than I am. She'll talk to any random stranger on the street.
Right.
But she really just, at the end of the day, needs the time to herself to kind of decompress and handle everything.
Huh. Hey, have you ever just met a dude at the grocery store and then been come home and have sex with me?
I have not.
Damn
it. True. Can you ask the question?
Believe it or not,
I know
I have multiple partners, but I am kind of picky.
Ignoring the.
Oh, hey, whose child am I hearing in the background?
Mine and my husband.
So you guys have a kid?
We have 3.
What are the wow?
Ages.
What are the no because now everybody's going to get judgy and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
What are their ages?
8, 5, and 3.
So the 8-year-old, I feel like he's old enough, or she, it doesn't matter. Please don't tell me, is old enough to know that the what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's pretty much grown up around it. We actually have a poly group here in Richmond that's specifically for families, and so he hangs out with a lot of other kids that have different family configurations, and He's pretty much grown up around alternative families his whole life, so it just is to him. It's not anything different or strange.
Yeah, but I mean, but now but he's never seen like the three of you guys have sex.
Well, no, like kids don't see their parents have sex.
Thank God. I had to ask.
No, definitely not. Anything adult is,
that's adult,
behind closed doors. But he does see us kiss or, sit on the couch and watch movies or, anything that any other child would see their parents doing.
Right, except that it's dad on one side. Does he ever see you and the girlfriend like skiing with dad?
Does he ever
I don't want to know the kid's gender, but I'm going to ask this question instead.
Hey, can I ask you this? And I'm assuming the answer is no, but if the 8-year-old grows up to be like polyamorous or something, you'd be cool with that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. See, I gotta open my head up a little bit. No, I really do. I really do. Diane, if fast forward, if this is Marley, are you cool?
I don't want to know about it.
Really? Hey, do your parents know what's going on?
Yes. The only person that does not know is my father-in-law. And he's kind of old-fashioned.
That's him calling. That's him.
He's taking his last breath.
Pick up your cell. He knows now. Breaking it. Diane, that was a cell phone.
Miss you.
Elliot in the morning.
Wait, who are you talking to?
Huh?
Who are you talking to?
What do you mean? Oh, my phone?
Yeah.
That was probably either my husband or my girlfriend texting me.
Oh, okay.
He's listening.
Sounds strange. I mean, look, you were trying to map out her situation. You look like a mad scientist.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Here.
I have no idea what's going on my paper.
It's scratch. It's chicken scratch. There's arrows. There's names. It's very confusing.
No, it is a thing. You can actually look it up online. I think it's under polygeometry. It's a map of like all the different ways that poly and different relationship models connect.
Right.
It's really, really interesting.
Hey, why? Out of curiosity, why doesn't your father-in-law know what's going on?
He is very old-fashioned. So actually, that was specifically my mother-in-law was like, okay, so your dad doesn't need to know. We were like, okay, that's fine.
Hey, were either of your parents like in open marriages or poly or whatever?
Oh God, no.
No. Okay. Hey, wait. How'd you first dabble in that?
Well, actually, when I met my husband, I identified as lesbian.
Wait, I'm sorry. When you met your husband, you what?
I identified as lesbian.
Then why would you get married? I don't understand that. That's like
so. Really, she was bisexual.
So basically, I had no attraction to men at all. But at the same time, I realized that love is not about attraction. And so my husband and I were best friends, and I ended up falling in love with him and, kind of accepting. And I am attracted to him now. I did learn through loving him to be attracted to him.
Yeah, no, well, I was going to say, you definitely have to like guys or else you wouldn't have the boyfriend. If you only had girlfriends, then I'd be like, okay, you've accepted your husband. But, right. I mean, it's clear if you have a boyfriend, I mean, you're attracted to penis. No, I'm being...
Yes,
right?
After being married for 10 years to a man, I have learned to appreciate the finer points of men.
Right.
But so that's actually kind of how it started was because we always assumed, like, it was never even talked about. My husband, throughout our whole relationship, was like, if you want to have a girlfriend, that's cool, because, he knew that was kind of what I'd always had and,
right.
and what I really liked.
And then in return, do you go, okay, well, I appreciate that you would do that for me, and in return, you can have a girlfriend, too?
Originally, it started out as the idea of sharing. Was like, so if I find a girlfriend that, is also into guys, wouldn't it be really cool if, like, we shared her? And then it just kind of evolved into, well, if you find somebody that you're cool with, then that's cool with me, too. So.
I feel like the conversations that Jackie and I have are so freaking boring compared to this.
Okay, you got hockey pickup today, right?
Yeah, no, that last night at dinner, that was it. All right, I got dinner tomorrow night, and then we got to go to Philly, and then it was talking about, like, that was ours. You're talking about, like, finding a chick that likes both. Unbelievable.
Yeah, my boyfriend was actually, grew up as my husband's best friend, so, that was actually kind of the door opener to being completely poly was when I realized that I was falling in love with his best friend. I was like, so what would you say if I told you that I was falling for another guy? Because, again, that wasn't something we discussed.
Right.
And he knew instantly who I was talking about, and he's like, yeah, that's cool.
God, he's awesome.
My husband, does not even know the definition of jealousy. I don't think he's ever been jealous a day in his life, so it came really, really easily for him.
Right.
It did not come as easily for me.
Oh. So you get jealous when he's with another woman?
I mean, I have my moments, but I also understand that most of the time jealousy is just an insecurity issue.
Yes.
It's not that he's doing anything wrong. It's that I tend to be insecure. And so I do, and we talk about it, and that's the biggest thing. Like, in poly, there's a joke that we spend so much time talking that often there's not enough time to take our clothes off. Because we talk about everything over and over and over again.
It's funny. I don't imagine
you just lost
guys,
Elliot.
I don't imagine you guys talking at all. All
Seriously.
I imagine is like a buffet of, like, asses or something like that.
You said
there's definitely a whole lot more talking than anything else and being poly. But
boring.
That's when I come to my husband and I say, well, I feel this way, or I feel like you're paying more attention to her this week, or whatever. And he's like, okay, let's go out on a date tonight, or, you talk about your feelings and why you're feeling that way.
Oh, God. Now I hate the idea of being poly.
Yeah, you just ruined a lot of fantasies.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yes, there is.
With the talking. Shut up and get in bed.
So you said you're 28 now. Is that right?
Yeah.
She said she's 28 now. Can you look like 20 years down the road? Your kids are getting older and they're, out of the house. Can you still see yourself living this way?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
It's not like anything you would think oh, that was fine while it lasted, but let me just be with my husband.
No, we've pretty much been poly our entire marriage, so I really don't see anything changing.
Hey, let me ask you this. The 8-year-old, is it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Okay, so let's fast forward 15 years, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a girlfriend that is like kind of like you.
Mm-hmm.
You could never hook up with your son's girlfriend, could you?
No.
No, is that like a joke in poly, or like there's no poly bonding or whatever the hell it is, generational?
I would think most people even single parents wouldn't date somebody.
I agree, but listen, you're a little bit more fringe. Hey, let me ask you.
You know what I just thought of? You know what's going to be weird? His first serious girlfriend when the parents meet.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That'll be very odd. Hey, but let's go to your parents. If your mom was like, oh, this is awesome, I wish my whole life would have been like that, I'm glad my daughter's life is like that, would you have been cool if your husband hooked up with your mom?
Oh God, no.
No. Okay. All right. And where are you on fluid bonding? That's my last question.
Currently, my husband and I and my boyfriend are fluid bonded.
Wait, your husband and your boyfriend are?
Correct.
What about the live-in girlfriend?
She is not.
Oh.
But there are different issues there.
Oh, don't just dangle that carrot. What's the issue?
No, honestly, the biggest issue is that I would like more children, and my husband does not. And so it's kind of a double duty that no accidents happen.
Right.
That there is not fluid bonding between the two of them.
Right. Hey, the one that's behind you, that one doesn't understand fluid bonding, right? Because I'm going to feel really awkward.
It definitely does not.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good.
He's
All right.
playing with the cat.
Oh, excellent. Is that like a poly joke or something like that?
Oh, dear Lord. No.
All right. Very good. I appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Whew.
I can't tell if our Richmond listeners love you today or hate you today.
Wait, why would they hate me?
Well, all of the calls have been from that general area.
Okay.
And if it were like the NASCAR on Fox Connect Live scale where you decide who's going to have more championships, Kyle Larson or Kyle Busch.
Right.
It's kind of going back and forth right between the middle. And then you have our one friend in Richmond who said, how is this possible? I can't find one person. But both callers were from
but
Richmond.
but that would be no reason to be upset with me.
Well, some people feel like you're giving a bad name to the community.
I'm not giving a bad name to the community. The community's doing what they're doing. I'm just reporting. Doesn't it seem awesome, though?
I wouldn't say awesome. It's definitely interesting.
Yeah. I can't wrap my head around it. Boy, do I want to, though. Did the kid thing throw anybody off?
You have to expect at some point when you come across one of these setups...
Right, that there's going to be children.
That there are going to be children.
Yeah, but I don't want people judging her. Tell me people aren't judging her for that.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Just Diane.
Line 5. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hello?
Hi. Hello?
Hey, this is Sue.
Hi, Sue. How are you?
I am pretty good. I'm driving.
Right. Are you, I can't tell. Are you angry or are you also poly or whatever you are?
I'm in an open relationship, not poly.
Right. At this point, I don't even understand what the difference is.
I'll explain.
Okay.
Poly is, just like the other caller said, it's about loving more than one person. It's about an emotional commitment.
Right.
On some level, even if it's not the level of commitment of marriage, it's still an emotional connection.
And what are you?
I'm in an open relationship, which means, and this is the basic philosophy behind a standard open relationship, it means that if I love you with all my heart and soul and I'm committed to you on that level, then it doesn't matter what I do with my body.
I get that.
Yeah. So a lot of people, the standard is fidelity in all areas, and that includes a physical relationship. But my boyfriend and I both understand, the philosophy that basically I was married for 20 years.
Were you really?
Perfectly committed, the whole good wife thing, et cetera, et cetera. But I finally realized that after a 20-year try, I just didn't want to be married. I didn't want that kind of relationship. I needed freedom.
Right.
So I divorced. And my boyfriend actually comes from a very similar situation. He was married for 20 years as well. We're both 47.
You're both 47?
Yes, 47.
Right.
So, when I came out of being married, I played around. And then when my boyfriend and I met, and talked, and he actually had a girlfriend at the time, and I've had several boyfriends, but none of them, moved to a real serious level.
Sure, I understand that.
Until, my current boyfriend. And even when we first met.
So let me ask you this: at the end of the day, you're in love with this new boyfriend of yours, or you're committed to him emotionally and the whole thing, but you still like to go out and just for purely physical pleasure, you still like to go out and screw around with other people.
Absolutely. My mantra is you cannot tell me that I can only have one penis for the rest of my life.
Right.
You can't tell me that. I won't settle for just one.
How many are you currently juggling?
Currently, I've got, with my boyfriend, I've got a couple of playmates.
Get your pen ready. You got to write it down.
Okay, wait, hold on. All right, so you got your boyfriend. That we'll call him your main peen. And what is main peen, MP? What and you've got a couple of playmates. What are those are just other guys that you screw around with?
Yeah.
How many?
Right now, I only have one active.
How many at your most? How many did you have?
Oh God, 5 or 6 probably.
Dude!
At my most.
Use a different symbol for them and put a legend together.
but see, I'm also a swinger.
Oh, see, now I can't.
Asterisk.
Now it's a new category.
Do you want my highlighters?
That's a new category that I can't. Yeah, that's where I start getting lost. And when everybody starts jumping ship, hey, what?
People want to know where she's from.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have asked that. Did you? It doesn't matter. What's your name, by the way? I don't know what to call you. I feel bad just calling you lady.
My name is Sue.
Sue. Oh, that's right. You did tell me that. I'm sorry. I didn't write it down.
And I'm in Richmond.
Oh, well.
But to be honest, though, the one swinger group that I was part of was actually in the Fredericksburg area.
Oh, okay.
She's bridging the gap.
Yeah, I had a.
Oh, and I bet it's a hell of a gap.
I had a semi-boyfriend kind of guy up in that area.
Right.
And we found that group, and we were active with them for about a year.
Right. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Do we have anything else for her? We feel pretty good.
She's graft.
But 6, you said 6 was the most that you had, like when you were like, what's the most amount of people you've been in one bed with?
Well, that boyfriend in Fredericksburg organized for me a group event where it was me and I want to say 7 gentlemen.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When you say he organized an event for you, like, it wasn't like you went somewhere. It was like, hey, listen, happy anniversary. I got you a gift. And it was a bed with 7 dudes in it.
Well, let's just say Craigslist has been very good to me.
So strangers.
So that particular instance, he put an ad on Craigslist in the casual encounters, and I would tell you the title of it, but you
no.
Put it on air.
Yeah. There's no reason to do that.
But it basically, said, if you're interested, come hang out with me and my girlfriend.
Right.
And so that was it.
And so you had 7 guys. Hey, can I ask you this? Did you hook up with all 7 of them?
Not everyone did we have intercourse?
Right.
Was there sexual interactions? Yes, absolutely. With all of them, there was
in some way, shape, or form. You interacted that one night with 7 different penises.
Yes.
Wow.
And loved every second of it.
I bet you did.
And
right.
yeah, I mean that's just whenever you have the mindset like
just
I do.
Draw a sunburst.
The more the merrier.
Hold on. Okay, I got a call. I got to get Kingston, Sam, Lander. I'm putting together my group of 7. We're going to go hang out with her.
Also,
pre-show party.
Let me get Menino in on that.
if you want to add another thing to my list, I'm also
Submissive.
Oh, I thought you meant like a teacher. I was like, at this point, I couldn't care less.
And I can teach the hell out of geometry.
Actually, I switch.
What do you mean?
I can be dominant or submissive.
I like it better. I like it better when you're submissive.
Yeah, I do. I actually do too.
Sam.
These are more confusing than my True Detective infographics.
The whole BDSM is I enjoy that.
And and when you say you enjoy that, like if it were me and 6 of my friends and I was just barking out just nasty commands of do this and do that, I could not turn you on more.
Yeah, pretty much. That's that. And along with that comes, the physicalness becomes more.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I understand that. Rough. One last question, and then I'm going to let you go. Okay.
This is the last question.
I'm going to say one word to you, and I'm going to put a question mark at the end of it. Okay.
Do you really need to ask?
I have to know. Anal?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fantastic, Sue. I love you. All right. Very good.
The best of Elliot in the morning on DC 101. This is the best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Hey, Lisa, let me ask you this. You want to try to solve a puzzle real quickly?
I'll try.
So, family goes to a Chinese restaurant, okay?
Okay.
They order a dish off the seafood section. They got themselves a calamari dish with, and then there's like vegetables and stuff like that in there. And, so they're out for a big Chinese food dinner. The big platter of calamari with sauce and onions and peppers and all that comes. And then you have like your rice and everything else. So, but they get the big vat or the big platter of the calamari dish. Mom scoops a bunch of it onto her plate, mixes it up with her rice. She takes a bite and says, boy, there's something wrong here. This is really, really chewy. What did she bite into?
I would say the calamari.
No, you would want it to be the calamari, but it is not the calamari. Nope. Diane, what did Mom bite into?
Do you want me to? I mean, I know the story.
Oh, well, then don't say.
Okay.
Tyler?
I don't know the story.
No.
A finger.
No. Although, you know what? I don't know which one I would prefer.
What, calamari or a finger?
Finger or what she bit into.
Oh, good.
Oh, I know what I'd prefer.
Let me ask you this. Are you taking finger or what she bit into?
Finger.
Thank you.
All right. Can I guess again?
Yeah, go ahead.
A condom.
Bingo!
I could tell by Diane's reaction. She's like, condoms are gross.
Now, did you see the fight that's going on between them, though?
Between her and the restaurant?
Yeah. Restaurant thinks she planted it.
Ooh.
Not only does the restaurant think she planted it, the restaurant manager. So she calls over the restaurant manager. By the way, it's been a long time, I feel like, since we've had a good "there's something in my food" story. So restaurant manager goes over there, and the woman says, "Hey, listen." So she chews on the condom.
Ugh.
She's like, "Well, no." The patron's eating. She gets it in her mouth, and she's like chewing and chewing. She's like, "God damn, this is real." Now, what would most people do in that situation? It's like when you get a bad piece of gristle.
Oh God.
That's what
did she do?
She spit it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, what are you talking about?
No, normally, if you get the bad piece of food...
You spit it in your napkin.
No. That's not what I do.
You keep chewing?
I chew for a little bit longer till I get it good and mushed up, and then... okay, we're done. You know what? I'm not going to spit it out. I'll get rid of it another way. Oh, God. Why, you don't do that?
No, I will do that for for gristle or a big piece of fat or whatever. But did she know when she was chewing that it was a foreign object?
No,
at that point, you spit it out.
At first, she thought it was just a rubbery piece of calamari, and that's where I would argue you would just swallow. Because you would just think, I mean, listen, it's a condom. It's calamari. It's not the tentacle ones.
Yeah, it's nothing like a condom.
No, but can't you see where if you were chewing on that, you would think like, oh boy, this is just a rough piece of calamari. You would have no idea it's a condom. You didn't see it before you ate it.
It's not completely ridiculous, but it's close.
I think at that point I just go, oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, God.
So anyway, she spits it out into her plate, and she flips it over, and she can see, oh boy, that is that's a bright red condom.
Well, at least she took a photo.
So anyway, she calls the manager over. Manager comes over to the table and is like, yes? She says, hey, listen, this is what I just found in my food, and we need to do something. First of all, I want to make sure I'm okay. Is this used? Like, what's the story? Which clearly, and here's where the manager kind of gets the manager at that point had good cause to be concerned because the condom was rolled up.
What do you mean?
It was,
like it had just come out of a wrapper.
Out of the package.
Oh, rolled up that way. Yes. Okay.
Would that be your first question? Is this used? No, because it's not like you're rolling it back up.
Yeah.
So the manager at that point was like, something's wrong here. Something's wrong here. So the woman's complaining, listen, I don't know if it was used. I don't know if I'm going to get sick. I don't know what's wrong here. You're responsible for this. And she starts flipping out. Okay. The manager's like, No, you put that in there. As a matter of fact, I know you put that in there. Watch this. Manager takes it, pops it in his mouth, and starts chewing on it.
What?
Oh, God.
Woman gets pissed off. Then she calls the cops. Cops show up. So now they're trying to figure out. They don't know what's going to happen kind of after all that. Now we're investigating.
Right.
I give the manager some credit for that.
Well, what does Detective Siegel think?
Planted.
Because it wasn't unrolled.
Because her biggest concern was, is this used? I don't want to get sick. I don't know who used this. Why is there... It wasn't, hey, there's a condom in my food. It was, I could get very sick from this. Was it, who used it? I want to know who used this.
Okay.
And it's clear looking at it, that's not a used condom.
But don't you think, isn't that...
Plant.
She's... If it's true and if she's legitimately freaked out, don't you think that would be a natural response?
No. Because I think you would look at it and go, oh, thank God this isn't used.
Not necessarily.
100%. 100%. I see a condom, I can tell if it was used or not. I have the experience.
Okay, but I mean, maybe...
What a skill.
Wow.
I can't believe... Now, the one thing, I can't believe the manager put it in his mouth and chewed on it.
Jesus.
But that was him calling her out. Saying, I know this is planted. There's nothing wrong with this, other than it's skeevy that you're now chewing on the condom that this nasty woman was chewing on.
Is there a history with this patron?
I don't know the answer to that. Because
why are you putting it in your mouth? Like, how are you that convinced?
Because the woman is just flipping out about, I'm going to get sick. You're responsible for this. What if I don't know who used this. I could get really sick from this. And the answer is, no, you can't. It's not a used condom.
Let me see the picture.
Fine.
Is it all like, because I mean, she had chewed on it, so it's not going to look like.
Yes, it does. It looks 100% fresh out of the wrapper.
Okay.
With a little bit of like sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah, but I still think it's reasonable for her to be freaking out about it and being like, oh my God, is there a possibility? You don't know. Maybe she's not. Also, maybe she doesn't know a lot about condoms. What?
Family dinner. She knows about condoms. Yeah, an idiot knows that you can't roll them back up. We've all tried.
I'm just trying to think from her point of view.
Tyler, look at that thing. Does it look like it was even chewed on?
No, it looks like it's been in someone's mouth.
Yeah, the manager's.
So you don't even think the diner put it in her mouth?
Nope.
Oh, my God.
I think she took it, she threw it in the plate, mixed it all up a little bit, and then put on a show. And the manager came over and was like, you know what? I'll take the bait. Watch this. Yeah, no, the manager's dead on this thing. If I were the manager, I'd sue the woman for fraud.
Well, I think it's going to be hard to.
Police did say that they questioned the kitchen staff, and the kitchen staff said none of us have them.
Oh no, we hate condoms.
Well, if they're smart, yes. But yeah, you're not with me that it's totally a plant?
Well, no, I definitely could see that being the case.
I don't see there being any other case.
I think that the woman at least went the extra step of putting it in her own mouth.
Oh, I don't. That condom, because she took a picture of the condom in the food. That condom does not look like it's been rustled around at all.
I think there are other issues with the dish. It's bad when you look at a photo of a plate and the condom in the dish doesn't stand out for. Like, what's going on right here?
Now, can I ask? And just
what is that?
You don't have to. I won't identify anybody in this room by name. But will you just put your hand up if you've chewed on a condom before? Now, Kaylee, I heard you yell. I didn't hear if you said, I have. Oh, okay. Okay, no hands up. So nobody's chewed on one before. Because that would be my other question. If I'm chewing on a condom, is it keeping form?
I think it would.
Right out of the box, it's keeping form. It's not unfurling.
Are you saying could you rip it with your teeth?
No, if you tried to.
Oh, no, I'm sure it would. But would it start to... That looks like... Honestly, that looks like nothing was done to that condom out of the package. If I chewed on it, does it start to unfold? Like, does something happen?
I swear to God, if you go into your pocket and pull out...
Guess what, everybody? No.
Oh, and Tyler, you get the one that's been in my wallet for 30 years. Ugh. I'm allergic to spermicide.
Damn it! I should have brought condoms in. Okay, so nobody has chewed on a condom.
No.
Okay, I haven't either. But I didn't see hands go up. I just wanted to do. It's like I'm a dealer checking for insurance. I got to do one last sweep of the table.
And you just mean the actual condom, not the packaging.
Correct.
Because that's what someone's known for.
No. Yeah, just take it for what? I don't know why you would.
It sounds like a strange addiction, like the woman who eats the
sofa.
Couch cushion. Yeah.
Okay, so, but to me, I don't look at this condom and think that anything's been done to it. Oh. Hey, can I tell you the other problem that I have with the woman trying to claim that she chewed on it?
Sure.
And again, let's dismiss. There's two types of the calamaris. There's the tentacle one, and then the just kind of the round one. We're dealing here, obviously, she thinks it's a rubbery piece of the round one. If you had a really rubbery piece of calamari in your mouth, right?
Yeah.
If you're not just doing the, what's the other thing that you're doing?
Spitting it out?
If you're not, while it's in your mouth, yes. But what are you doing? While you're trying to figure out what is wrong with this piece of calamari that I'm chewing on that I don't want to make a big scene about.
Like moving it around within your mouth?
Well, you are moving it around.
I'm not following you.
You're sticking your tongue through the hole.
Oh.
Like the ring?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 100%. And that's going to further disrupt the condom. So there's nothing about this woman's story that I buy. It's a plant. And that's why the manager is dead on. They were just trying to bilk the restaurant out of money. I totally get that. Because wouldn't you, if you were a restaurateur, wouldn't you just go like, oh, ma'am, you know what, whatever I can do.
I'll prove you wrong.
No, because you bet on that most restaurants would apologize, give you a free meal.
Yes,
but this woman's not looking for a free meal. She's looking for, she's shaking that train. Well, shake it. There is nothing about this woman that I believe, and I credit the manager for popping it in his mouth and eating it while chewing on it.
Crazy.
I want to see the condom post manager chew. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi, is this me?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
This is Shannon.
Yes. What can I do for you, ma'am?
I've chewed on a condom before.
Oh.
A different friend than I did.
I'm sorry, you're what?
We've chewed on condoms before.
And what scenario were you in where you were chewing on a condom?
In the movie The Coneheads, they
Great
take out
movie.
a pack of condoms, they're chewing on it like chewing gum.
Right.
And we thought, hey, I wonder if you can blow a bubble like that, from like a condom, like blowing a balloon with bubbles.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Now, let me ask you this. When you started to chew on it, now I understand you were going for the bubble blow, but when you started chewing on it, did it start? Tyler's watching the clip.
I don't know, dude. This chick's a total plant. I call shenanigans on her immediately.
Yeah. Thank you. And when you started chewing on it, did it start to unfurl?
You could tell, if I were trying to mistake that for calamari, I'm talking like right off the bat, you're like, this is not right. There's a middle there. Calamari doesn't have a middle.
Would you know that there's a middle, though? You know what I mean? That's where I think you finally get to the tongue part.
See, unless she's like really
Tyler's watching Coneheads like it's the greatest movie in the world. All right, very good. I appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am. Mike says, I lost a bet and had to chew a flavored condom for 10 minutes.
Ew.
It does stay in the rolled up state. Thank you, Mike. All right, you know what? Then I'll back off that part of the argument a little bit. So I've got that girl who was emulating Coneheads.
Did I miss out that I never saw that movie?
The great movie.
Is it?
No, it's really funny. Oh. Really funny. Those are good characters. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, what's going on, Elliot?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Hey, I used to bartend at a seafood restaurant, and this lady's story is complete crap. There's a lot wrong with it. I mean, first off, like, calamari never gets, like, really as big as those condoms, or at least not the ones they serve in restaurants.
Right.
And, yeah, like, and even if you overcook it to, like, right before it's, like, burnt crispy, it'll never get that chewy. And two, with the middle in it, all the sauce would collect in it, you'd see it, you probably wouldn't even be able to stab it with a fork.
You know what? Good call. Good call.
Anybody else feel nauseous?
No, I feel hungry, to be honest with you. I'm jonesing for some calamari right now.
Oh, yeah, it's a total plant, man. I'm agreeing with you 100% on that.
Excellent. And don't you also credit the manager for being so bold?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
what'd you say? It was a Chinese place?
Yeah, Chinese restaurant.
Oh, absolutely, man. That's standard for a Chinese place to pick up the food like that when there's a complaint and eat it off the plate. They do that all the time.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. If you complain about the food at a Chinese place, they'll take the food right off the plate and be like, see, there's nothing wrong with this. I eat it. All the time.
I didn't know that was standard practice. Now I want to go to a Chinese place and complain about the food just to see if they eat it.
Yeah.
Are you making that up, or are you being honest?
I'm absolutely not making that up. I've actually had it happen, and like it wasn't my food, but I was with some people that it happened to.
Somebody complained about their food, and the dude ate it right off their plate.
Oh yeah, he'll pick it up right off the plate. It actually happened at my seafood place too, because they were actually Iranians that owned the place, and they complained about their food, and one of the managers came over and picked a little bit up off of their plate and said it was fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
I would be like, okay, then you know what? F you. You eat the whole dish, and you pay for it. I don't know what I would do if the manager came over and just started eating it and tell me, nah, there's nothing wrong here. You're fine. Oh, my God. All right, dude. I appreciate the phone call. Thank you, bro.
Thanks, man.
You got to talk to you later. Line 3. Hi, Elliot. In the morning.
Hey, Elliot?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
Hey, it's John, the guy from IHOP.
Oh, hey. What's going on, John?
Hey, nothing much. So that story is a total sham. If you deep fry plastic, it gets destroyed, even if it's deep fried.
Now, I will say this. I don't know, and I understand what you're saying, that I would bet 90% of the time when we eat calamari, it's usually like a fried calamari appetizer. But this does look like a dish where it might have just been kind of like a seafood medley where the calamari wouldn't be fried per se.
Well, I mean, if it's calamari, it has to be fried because it comes prepackaged and it's breaded and everything else like that. If it's fried for anywhere between a minute to 2.5 minutes.
Oh, okay. So there's no way around that.
Yeah, it has to be fried because you can't just take it out. Like, the only other thing I can think of is baking it, but that does the exact same thing because it would cook the plastic inside of the frying, and then it would give it a horrible taste. And if it was fried, it could spread to the rest of the food and ruin all the food.
All right, so there is nothing that this woman has done that makes anybody think that she's legit.
Yeah, and I can completely understand the manager if he was looking at it. It was just like a condom. It had no breading on it or anything else like that, because that's the real question. Does it have breading on it? Like, if you throw it in your mouth for a second, you take a few chews and you pull it out, it's still going to have some breading on it.
Well, not after the manager got to it.
Hey, let me ask you this. What's your policy at IHOP? If I complain about the food, does somebody come over and just eat it off my plate and tell me it's fine?
Well, most of the managers at my place would just grab it, look at it, and if it had anything wrong with it, like if anything was wrong with it, they'd come back and they'd bitch at us. But if there was nothing wrong with the food, they'd bring it back and they'd throw it down on the middle thing and be like, "This person's retarded. Fix it again."
Okay. All right, dude. I appreciate the phone call. Hi, Elliot. In the morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, who's this?
It's Tom.
Hey, what's up, Tom?
Hey, the last guy talked about, Asian restaurateurs eating food off your plate. I actually had that happen to me out in Ashburn, Virginia.
Right.
I was at a Japanese steakhouse, and I had steak and scallops, and I got into like a third scallop, and it tasted really bad, and I complained. And the guy came over, and he ate it right off my plate. He says, "Nothing wrong with that scallop." He started crapping me. So.
That's the greatest thing ever.
No, it's true. I couldn't believe it. I don't leave anything on my plate. I said, "Look, I'll eat everything, but that's bad."
All right, dude. I appreciate the phone call. Thank you, my friend. Later, bro. Hi, Elliot. In the morning.
Hi, this is Megan.
Yeah, hi, Megan. What can I do for you?
Hi. Well, I was just reading the story actually on your Facebook page, and it said that the lady, the waitress, or the patron, she said she would drop it if the manager put the food in her mouth. They would drop it.
Oh, so she challenged the manager to eat it.
Yeah, but she ate it, but then the lady says they're still seeking compensation with the lawyer.
Oh, I'll take that bait, because I know your ass is lying. 100% I know your ass is lying. And I'd go right at it, of course. I'll drop the whole thing if you eat it. Okay, here I go. That's what I mean.
I'm with you. I think that she planted it.
Of course she did.
I'm still testing my local Chinese restaurant and complaining about food without challenging the manager to eat it to see what happens.
So you're going to let's do it.
But we're not planting poison.
No, we're just going to say that, hey, there's something wrong with this.
Wontons
this doesn't taste right.
just don't taste
Even though it's totally fine.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I want to go over. You know where I want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go right over there.
I have to wait for an hour. But...
Line 1. Hi, Elliot. Good morning.
Yes. Hey, Elliot.
Yes, sir.
Hey, good morning to you. I finally got through to you. All right. Woo! Hey, I wanted to say, hey, man, one time at Wendy's, my ex, no. Hey, true story. My ex-wife, hey, she found a screw in a milkshake.
Did she really?
Yeah. She got down to the bottom of it, and when she took and got the bottom out of the bottom of it, the screw came in her mouth.
Yeah, you know what? Well, that's an honest mistake. I mean, that could be. I mean, at that point, that could be part of the equipment. I mean, at that, that doesn't make. I would have no problem if I saw that.
Yeah, well, the thing was, it broke one of her teeth off.
That I'd have a problem with.
Yeah, because she thought it like it was a chunk of the ice cream.
Yeah, right. No, that I understand. Did the Wendy's take care of your wife's tooth?
Oh, no, they denied it all. They said we put it in there. And blah, blah,
blah. All right, dude. I appreciate it. By the way, thank you, sir. Where was the McDonald's where the family got marijuana in their hamburger? I saw that pop up yesterday. So they went to Wendy's, not Wendy's, excuse me. They went to McDonald's and they ordered a hamburger, bit into the hamburger, and there was weed all in the hamburger.
Just like shaken throughout it, right?
Essentially, instead of lettuce, they got marijuana.
Oh, it was in Iowa.
Oh, was it Ottumwa?
Yes.
Yes, Tom Arnold's hometown.
Uh-huh. A pregnant Iowa woman says she found pot on her cheeseburger.
Is she pissed?
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that. I'd take that over a screw or a condom.
Yeah. The man bought the McDouble for his pregnant fiancée.
Yeah.
Police are investigating. Results won't be available for another month.
A month?
Yep.
Yeah, you're fine at that point.
Nobody's been charged, but they did find drug paraphernalia on one of the workers.
Was that drive-through or were they dining in? Excuse me, dining in. If that's drive-through, are you even going back?
Yes. I'm not, but a reasonable person would.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going back. Weed, I'm not going back. Yeah, weed, I don't think I would go back for.
Collateral damage.
Yeah, I'm still stuck back in calamari world where I probably would have just gone, all right, I'm fine. Okay, hands up.
My stomach is really starting to hurt.
Wait, for being hungry? I'm with you. I am starving right now. I would kill some Chinese food.
It was the drive-thru.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going back. If they forgot something, I would go back. If there was something wrong with the food, I'm not going back.
Hey, there's weed on my McDouble, but you forgot my apple pie.
I'm definitely going back for an apple pie.
The best of Elliot in the morning. More after this. Best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101. The best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Whatever. We get an exemption. We come in the middle of the night.
No, does it? Like, that's the only reason that we wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it anyway. Nobody's doing that today, are they?
No.
I don't think so. But yesterday, Capital Weather did a whole article about it.
about the wait. Can we hit pause for a second?
Disproportionate amount of rain on bike to work day.
That's a.
Why are we hitting pause?
Do we have to have? Why have we moved the ball to this side of the? Does it have to sit there all day?
Here.
It's a celebration.
It was this sterno thing's in the way.
But it will not rain on my parade.
No, that it won't. So we have to keep it here today.
I say when it rains, I'm about to steal a quote. When it rains, don't look down, look up. You'll see the rainbow. Isn't it something like that? I don't know who said that. That's not on this list. I know you saw me look down, but this is more for the party. Let's just say I'm going to take you back to...
Does it feel like 20 years ago?
1994. It does and it doesn't, because I do see the ball every day. So I do think about it often.
Oh, Diana, I thought you were coming around the horseshoe to get a look.
Shake my hand. If you want, you can just go to Facebook or Twitter to get a look.
Oh, what did we...
If you're
what have you put
not
up?
As lucky to be able to see the ball.
Okay, but it has its normal
in the studio.
spot next to...
I want to admire it today. Uh-oh, what's Kaylee doing?
Wait, hold on. Go ahead.
I brought a treat.
Go ahead.
Look at that.
Oh, baseball cookies.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I was going to bring champagne.
I was going to bring, I can't think of his name. There goes the joke. Damn it. I was going to bring, what's his name then too? Oh,
Jesus.
What happened?
I didn't realize that we were changing everything today.
This only happens once.
How old were you in that picture?
12.
Wait, you were 12 when you hit your first? I thought you were younger than that when you went yards.
You started
to
say
time.
first. You started to say first home run. First and
only. Thank you.
Thank you.
Why did I think you were younger than that when you jacked one out?
It was my final year in Little League.
Wait, you haven't played baseball since then?
Since 6th grade? No.
That was the last. 12 years old was the last time that you played organized sports?
Well, I stood in the... No, that's not true. I played basketball and golf in high school.
Oh, that's right. Wait, no, you didn't play basketball in high school.
Not at the varsity level. No.
Hey, I made freshman B. Freshman B, thank you.
But, yeah, for the...
But that was the last time you put the
and then
pants
you could
on.
go to it was called Midtown. Is that a national thing? I don't know.
No, not for
me.
And
that was 7th and 8th grade, Midtown.
No,
I didn't go to Midtown.
That was Pony.
Well, they called it Midtown.
Oh yeah, no, you moved on to Pony after that.
And I was at the top of the chain. I think they felt bad for the kids who were at an age where they were done, and I was on the Sparrows chain. I know it's not a threatening.
Ooh, that sounds tough.
Threatening predator of the wild. But top of the chain.
Wait, can I ask
Mike
you this?
Borden's was the pitcher I tried so hard all week to track him down. And all I was going to say was, hey, is this Michael Borden's? Yes. Do you remember what happened on May 16, 1994?
No.
I know. That's all I wanted. I wanted that reaction. Andrew Errico ran in from center field. He was on the opposing team to come in and give me a high five as I rounded second.
Did you go to school with Michael Borden's?
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't in my grade, but yeah, I went to school.
Oh, so you would still have to see him after that?
Yeah.
Were you the only home run he ever gave up?
No. But it was my only home run. #EITM home run.
Oh, I see that. I see
T and the M are capitalized. I spent way too long thinking about that yesterday.
Wait, I want you to answer my question, though.
What is your question?
Okay, so the picture is up of you and your baseball, but it's just will you click on it so I can see the full picture?
I know my lips are chapped.
No. Oh, see, so I just get you I get, Tyler, the shoulder and the face and part of the very, very big foam hat.
I know.
First of all, is there a logo on that hat at all?
No, there's not.
So you just wore the plain baby blues?
Correct. Sparrows. Sparrows chain.
Was there a store? Oh, was that the store that sponsored you?
We didn't have sponsors.
Oh, really?
Midtown did, but Milburn Short Hills Little League did not
have any sponsors, right? Okay.
Uniform sponsors.
If I could keep going south on your body.
Yes.
Are you wearing baseball pants or are you still wearing jeans at that point?
I'm wearing baseball pants. It's funny, the reason it's cropped so oddly is that all I found in a box that my mom gave me a couple of years ago with all this crap in it was a pin
Right.
So I had to break the plastic.
Wait a minute. What do you mean?
Like a button.
Right.
Like a campaign button.
Your mom's spraying for the button?
Clearly.
My
don't
mom
know
never
why.
did that. I didn't get any of that. We barely got the team picture.
So I had to break the plastic to get the photo out to scan it in. But that's why it's a circle. It's an odd cropping, so I had to make a square.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. Sure, of course.
So
yeah, no, you know what? Good on your mom though for buying the button. Yeah, we didn't get any of that. I only got the team picture, and only once did I get the individual picture, and that was when you made and you got that individual picture free, which was one of the bonuses of making All Stars.
I never did that. I will eat this cookie, though.
Just be careful, though.
Have I ever told you about how my friend Andrew Carton, who played on the Sparrows,
he rushed in from center field?
That was Andrew Errico. He played on the Hawks.
Right.
That was who we were playing. Andrew Carton knows the family whose car hood I dented. Thank you. I think I have told that story.
Did you know when you connected? Did you know you were going yard?
Yeah.
That's a great feeling, isn't it?
Well, it was great to make contact. That was the great feeling. But then I was like, oh my God, I think I hit a lot of that.
No, Diane, I will tell you this: when you get a piece, did you flip the bat?
No, I was in shock.
Did you? Let me ask you this: slow trot or did you run?
Oh, I ran.
Okay, yes, no, slow trot is being a dick. Slow trot to get you beat up.
Not like sprint.
No, but
I was very used to either walking to first base or walking back to the dugout.
Right.
Walk or strike out. So I took it.
So you never even really made like you weren't a 4 average hitter. So you weren't like beating out bloopers and infield singles.
No, to quote one of the mothers on the I don't want to say coaching staff, but she made herself available.
She was probably team manager.
Oh, a walk doesn't count for any percentages. Thanks. I don't want to say her name, even though I know exactly who it is. I can tell you that my mom hated her.
All right, last two things.
Oh, it's going all morning.
So
by the way, Nick, it's not hashtag Tyler's Dinger. It's hashtag EITM home run.
So when you made contact, though, there was no question you knew that thing was going yard.
I felt like I got a lot of the ball, hit the sweet spot. Is that how they talk?
Did you, while you were making your way down to first?
Yeah.
Were you just watching that thing sail going, you know what? Something that's flying like that better have a stewardess on it.
I was like blinded by the light. It was amazing. And here we are 20 years later.
And it just seems like yesterday.
You'll get the play on language when I just tweeted one score. Hashtag EITM home run.
No, what is it? EITM.
Well, yeah, but you can say if you're a dick and just want to do all lowercase, I'll still see it. But a score is 20 years. And it was a home run, it was a solo shot. One score, it's what the t-shirt says. Anyway.
Wait, what was my second question I had to ask you?
What do I remember from 1994?
No, not that.
Oh, I haven't. Because some people put the
cookie.
Well, I'm enjoying the day.
Does it taste
It's my
different?
day. It's like my birthday.
Does it taste different?
The cookie?
Yeah.
What did you do to it?
No, Kaylee said they were gluten-free.
No, it tastes great.
Oh, okay. All right, very good.
Did you take a cool photo for Instagram yet? Can you do that? I'll retweet it.
No, wait. What was I had another. Wait, no. I had another big question. Did you know when you hit it?
Well, don't say big.
No.
It's a question.
No. But it was when you hit it. Did you know you got all you ripped the cover off that thing? Now, damn it, I don't. Oh, nah, that wasn't it. I don't know.
My press conference is ending.
No, go. All right, go ahead. Whoa, this just fell. Go ahead. What was the other?
No, I was just going to say that 1994, which was the year we've established, May 16th, 1994,
right.
20 years
it's
ago.
One score, Diane.
A lot of things happened, so I put them together in a very professional sounding piece of audio.
Here we go.
I want to all morning we'll revisit the year. There may be some celebrity check-ins.
Oh, am I hearing from people today? I'm not prepared for interviews.
What's the time difference between here and Ireland?
Wait a minute. Hold on. What, Kaylee? Oh, Kaylee already heard from him. Too expensive to call. Although I did, the only other update I have is Honor's taking a dump. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So this is this pretty much.
Wait, do I have to be prepared for interviews?
Yeah. No. Yes. Yes. You're fine. I told you not to worry about today. Today I would plan my own party.
Okay.
This is. So
this is the year.
You're not going to hear audio of the home run. That obviously wasn't captured, sadly, by anybody.
Oh, so it wasn't like when LeBron was playing high school and his games were all televised and everything.
I don't know what they're going to do for my 30 for 30. But here is how I remember 1994.
Can you explain what internet is? All of a sudden, the phone starts to ring.
What is believed to be the car carrying O.J. Simpson with his friend driving it.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Why?
You never know what you're going to get.
94!
That was 1994.
Wait, can I ask a question about something in there?
Yeah.
What was why?
Nancy Kerrigan.
Oh, that's right.
Can you explain what internet is? All of a sudden, the phone starts to ring.
What is believed to be the car carrying O.J. Simpson with his friend driving it.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
She sounds kind of like a cat.
94!
Yep.
You know the only thing... Can I ruin one surprise for today? Only because you're going to have to go downstairs and let him in?
Yeah.
Art Volo's coming in to capture everything today. Damn it, I should have done that. That's a joke for 4 people.
So, I'll remind people, if people forget the year, the time, and want to jump in the time machine with me to head back 20 years ago, maybe I'll play that sweeper again. I put so much time and effort into it.
I wish we put this much effort into the show every day.
The one thing I was trying to...
Do you miss that feeling, though?
Which feeling?
Because I'll remember, and I'm not...
Sports glory?
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to name drop. But I remember talking to Robitaille after he won... No, I'm being serious. I remember talking to Robitaille after he won the Stanley Cup with the Detroit Red Wings. And obviously, that's all you ever want to do if you're a hockey player is win the Stanley Cup. But they say that the hardest thing to do is to win it once and never win it again because you want that feeling back of being able to lift the cup over your head and kiss it one more time. So he said that while it was as great as it was to finally accomplish that, you play out another 4 or 5 seasons and you never get to lift that cup again.
Yeah.
You never wanted to keep playing to try to get that feeling back of jacking another ball?
No, because 20 years later, I'm able to use the caption, the one and only, and it's vague. I could be referring to the home run, but it's more likely I'm referring to myself.
Can you explain what internet is? All of a sudden, the phone starts to ring.
What is believed to be the car carrying O.J. Simpson with his friend driving it.
My mom always said
it's a short year.
Life was like a box of chocolates.
Why?
You never know what you're going to get.
94!
The only other thing I wanted to put in there.
Who was the Major League Baseball home run champion in 94?
Oh, maybe they were scared because they went on strike. I don't know. That was around there, I think. But the only other news bit that I remembered that I wanted to put in there, but I felt like it wasn't appropriate at any point, was Mandela's election. Oh. I was like, do I do it after the Friends pilot clip or before Nancy Kerrigan? And did you see I put I made sure I got Dan Rather, our friend,
yes,
doing
our
the
friend.
OJ chase.
Yeah, it's their phone. Oh, I could have gotten anybody. All right, good. All right, well, I'm very excited. We'll celebrate that all day today.
Oh, you will.
Oh, and wait, what is the official hashtag for today?
EITM home run.
There we go.
And if you hear
here we go.
If you hear this. That is the home run hotline.
Oh.
And Those will be your celebrity check-ins. More on that later.
Okay, but I don't have to be prepared for like in-depth interviews with anybody because I don't know anybody that's calling.
Yeah, well, they're super famous, so you know enough.
All right, very good. Really nothing else going on today. Well, I guess we'll deal with a couple of other minor things throughout the course of the day. So let me... Hey, can we spend all day talking other baseball as well? Because that would get me a boner like no one's business.
Other baseball in terms of
I've spent no time
famous blasts.
Well, no, I've spent no time talking about Tanaka being 6-0 this year.
Dude,
I've spent no time talking.
Live in the past. Live in the past.
The best of
Elliot in the morning.
DC 101. The best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey now, this is the artist.
Way to go, Tyler. Never forget.
I missed what he said, and he hung up.
Did he say never forget?
Oh, man. Coming off of yesterday, poor choice of a phrase. I would have picked differently. But he's Prince.
Yeah.
He's Prince. Here, I captured it.
Hey now, this is the artist.
Way to go, Tyler. Never forget.
Wow. Careful what you wish for. You mocked me when Mariah was the only person to call in, and there was about a 2-hour drought. But now you've gotten Madonna and Prince basically back to back.
Do me a favor. Will you hit my organ again? Well, it's really your organ. Home Run Hotline. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, Ryan Zimmerman. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I am doing excellent. Thank you very much. Oh, how fantastic that you would call and be part of the day.
You just missed Prince.
Yeah, I heard it's a special day.
Yeah, it was only 20 years ago, Ryan, that Tyler jacked his first and only home run.
Does it feel like it was just yesterday still, or how does it feel today? Does it still feel as great as it felt that day?
The ball sits in the studio, so every day we get to live it.
What a life. What a life.
And now, Tyler, tell Ryan, what is the question that everybody has when they see the ball?
Was it inside the park? Which,
yeah,
Mr.
a lot of little leagues don't have fences. So
yeah, no, this one did. Milburn Short Hills Little League, 1994, Giro Park. Center field, and my good friend Andrew Carton, who played on the Sparrows with me, he knows the family whose car hood it dented.
I wish we could have gotten the pitcher who threw it. Do you know who threw the pitch?
I spent a good 2 weeks trying to track him down. His name was Mike Borden's. Maybe you get your people on that.
Oh, that is awesome.
Dude, do you even remember the first home run you jacked in Little League?
You know what? I don't remember the first one. I don't remember much about Little League except obviously like the snacks after the game and things like that. But I remember one time, me and my brother, my younger brother, who is 2.5 years younger than me, we played on the same team one year, and we hit back-to-back home runs. So that was like the coolest thing I remember about Little League, being able to do that, hit home run, and then my brother hit a home run right after me. So that was really cool. But as far as I don't remember the pitcher's name or the car hood that it dented or anything like to that extent.
Is that because there were too many of them, or you just at that point you just thought there'll be more?
No, no, there wasn't that many, and I don't know. Maybe I just didn't. I don't know if I really took it that seriously back then. I just kind of went out and played, and if it happened, it happened. But no, I didn't hit that many home runs. So I wish I remembered.
Neither did I.
I wish I had the ball.
Hey, let me ask you this: when you were 12 years old, Ryan, were you like at that point? Like, were you already that much better than everybody else playing baseball?
I don't think so. I mean, I played basketball. I played football. I played a bunch of other sports. So
wait, hold on one sec. Let me check with Tyler on that. Did you also play basketball and football?
No, I played golf.
But I mean, I don't remember. I mean, I played on
the All-Star team, but a lot of people, you know.
Okay,
back
careful,
then-
because I played on the baseball All-Star team too, Ryan. So yeah.
I
be
mean,
careful.
like in Little League, that's not, you know, that's if you're the biggest kid, you're on the All-Star team.
Okay, I wasn't the biggest kid. That's fine. That's fine. So, like, wait, did you, like, at some point, did you think that you were going to go on and be a better, like, basketball or football player?
To be honest with you, I enjoyed them all. I played that. I grew up right on the beach, so I surfed when I was younger. So I did a bunch of things. And as a younger kid, I didn't really think I was going to do any of that stuff. I thought I'd just grow up and get a regular job like my parents, and that would be the end of it. But I enjoyed playing all sports. I really did enjoy baseball. I'd say I probably enjoyed baseball more than any of the other sports, but I look forward to the other sports as well.
As long as we're boasting about all the hats we wore. Did you sing or did you play an instrument?
No chance.
I got you there.
Yeah.
That's too...
whatever they say the other side of the brain does, I guess that side of my brain is not as developed as the other side. I guess you could say that.
I have more tick marks than you.
Well, it's your day, so that makes sense. You know?
Better believe it. You heard Prince, never forget.
I'm going to put a reminder in my iPhone right now. Every year.
20 was the big one. 20 was the big one. At 25.
I'm going to call in. Even if I'm not scheduled to call in, I'm going to wait on hold and call in and congratulate you every year.
Thank you.
Hey, how are you feeling, dude?
I'm good. You know, it's getting better. It's pretty much healed. There's still a little bit of cracks on the outside of the thumb, which hopefully by the X-ray I get this Monday will be cleared up, and then once that's cleared up, I can start. I'll do a little bit of rehab to get the mobility back, and then once I'm done with that, I can pretty much start hitting and throwing. And as soon as I'm ready to come back, I can get back out there. So we're getting towards the home stretch. It's been frustrating. I just have to sit around and wait for it to heal. There's really not much else you can do. But we've had a lot of injuries. The team is doing a good job of sort of holding its head up now with a bunch of guys hurt, and then once we get some people back, we'll go on a nice little run, I think.
Yeah. All right, Ryan. Last thing, and then I'll let you jump. If you don't remember your first Little League home run, do you remember your first Major League home run?
Yes. It was 2006 at Shea Stadium, the old New York Mets Stadium now, off of Billy Wagner, actually.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Funny story about that. So Billy Wagner grew up, and he lives right outside of Charlottesville now, where I went to college, obviously at UVA. And I saw him in the tunnel the night before, and I'd known Billy the last couple of years. He would come and work out while I was still in college. He'd come throw, and we had a chance to meet him and got to know him a little bit. So I was walking out the night before in New York, and I saw him out in the hallway going to see his family or something. He had ice on his shoulder, and he said, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I said, "Oh, man, look at you. You all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, getting old sucks. I don't throw as hard." He's like, "Man, even you might have a chance to hit a home run off of me now." And then, literally the next night, he comes in the game, obviously home run off of him. So it was a pretty crazy story. But, obviously he's one of the best closers of all time. So to have a first home run off of him is one I'll never forget.
Have you heard of Mike Borden's? Show off.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hey, do you like R. Kelly? He's calling next.
Hey,
I know R. Kelly. He's calling next.
I want him on the phone next year when I call in to talk about this.
Ryan Zimmerman, I appreciate the phone call. Thank you very much, my friend.
Thanks for making me a part of this special day. I appreciate it.
You got it, dude. We'll talk to you later.
The best of Elliot in the Morning continues next. This is the best of Elliot in the Morning on DC 101.
You know what story I got into yesterday from a bunch of different angles? Starting with, I don't understand why it even happened, but did you see this chick out of Texas who, she's 31 or 32 years old. She enrolled at this school as a 15-year-old sophomore.
Yes.
But to the point where she went and there's like some family took her in She gave them some sob story, and the sob story is not real, but she gave them some story about how she was like this abused girl, and she needed a place to live, and she wanted to break out of that environment, and she wanted to get herself in a good situation and go get an education and be better than what her family was and how she was being treated. So this family brings her in. Now, I've seen a picture of this girl. She does not look 15.
No way in hell.
I don't know if that if you just looked at her, you would go, oh, she's 31. Like, I don't know what age you would give her.
Let me see.
Here she is.
Now, there was a picture that...
She's definitely not 15.
Definitely not in the mugshot, but there was a picture of her. Did you see the one that was on her Facebook page?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't go to her Facebook page.
That could definitely...
That's not even the same girl!
I think it's heavily doctored, but that definitely passes for a teenager.
I'm with Diane. It's just the mugshot.
So the mugshot is what's got me thrown off. But you mean the rest of...
So what was she arrested for? I mean, it sounds fraudulent, but did she steal something?
No. So what happened was, she's living with this family. She's going to school since October of last year. So she's going to school as this 15-year-old at this school in Texas. She finally just got caught. The guardian who ended up, enrolling her in school, the family that took her in, who, by the way, would get her clothes out for her every day, would braid her hair, would make her food. Like, you're a 31-year-old woman. But this family would do everything. So as it turns out, they, the guardian takes her to the school, they get her enrolled, and they kept saying that they were going to be able to get them better identification. It just sounds like, you know what? That's an excellent question. What the hell did she get arrested for?
I guess it was giving police false information because when...
Okay, so that's a slap on the wrist. She'll be out she's probably already out.
Yeah, I mean, well, when the family... It leads you to believe the family found out that it was all a scam, and then they called police because they were like, we don't want this girl living with us anymore. And I guess they
So the guardian family started to kind of catch on.
They came to
You know what?
forcibly...
Good on them 6 months later, 8 months later.
They came to, I guess, forcibly remove her. And that's when she was still sticking with oh no, I'm 15, and and I guess upon further investigation, they found out she was lying.
They arrested her at school.
34.
But where did they
she's
meet her?
34? It doesn't say. It almost sounds like
she's 30. I thought she was 31.
How old is she?
I keep hearing 34.
I have 31 in this article. Is she 34?
I don't know. I've seen... I
34 is a better story.
I've seen both, but I've seen 34 several times.
Either one, by the way, completely works for me.
Where did she meet him? Did you say that?
It doesn't say. It literally sounds like she walked up to the house.
Like a grifter?
I don't know. That's why none of it makes any sense to me. None of it makes any sense. The other part that doesn't make sense, when they arrested her at school, all of her best friends started crying, and so did some of the teachers.
Well, because they were lied to. I mean, it sounds like
they weren't crying because they were lied to. They were crying because their best friend was being arrested.
Well, this school is only like 30 people. It's very small.
Bye.
It's very small. So
that was her name at school.
Yeah,
her name at school was Charity Stevens.
Her best friend just couldn't believe it.
No. Now, I will say this. I do think it'd be awesome. Wouldn't you love to try to pull that off for 8 months?
I could certainly do it.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could.
No, you couldn't.
I'm often mistaken for a teenager.
No.
I'm not saying that in a boastful manner. I mean, I will eventually when
you know what?
I'm 50 and I look 30. But
you couldn't pull it off from acting like a 15-year-old.
Because of one party when I tried to talk to some kids that were graduating high school and they wanted nothing to do with me, you take that to mean that I can't interact at all with teenagers?
By the way, you know who would be better during those 8 months?
Who?
This guy.
No, please.
Oh, I'd be awesome.
No, because I have a chance to redeem myself at a graduation party in about a month. Because now, where it was middle school, high school, moving on, now it's high school, college, moving on. Same people, so it'll be the same group of friends. I am going to impress.
Kaylee could do it in a heartbeat.
Okay, I may not be I don't look 15. That's fine. But I'm talking about...
You may not look 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
But from the standpoint of being able to fit in and live that life?
No.
100%.
There's no way.
Absolutely. You wouldn't have it in yourself to let go to be an immature 15-year-old.
Well, I wouldn't.
I am an immature 15-year-old.
I wouldn't lie and try to scam a family. So if you're operating,
okay, so then I'd live in my own apartment
there,
and do it. No, I'd want to even live in with that family.
But like physically, emotionally, definitely, and just general know-how, I could do it.
No way.
Despite my one blunder 4 years ago, which was very embarrassing because I was 4 years younger. I wasn't even 30 yet, and I couldn't do it. But now at 32,
you can get that done.
I'm in. Yeah,
Diane, who are you betting on? 8 months. You gotta mix and blend in, not based on looks. You gotta just acting the part, not looking the part, acting the part.
Between the two of you?
Yeah.
Tyler.
Oh, Diane! Diane!
Yes.
Why?
Well, one, he's closer to the age to begin with.
Okay, from a maturity level? No, he's not.
Okay, but he could dumb down the maturity.
No, he wouldn't allow himself.
I think
he wouldn't allow himself.
I'll wear jeans.
Okay, yeah. You would have to. You can't go walking in khakis like the old days. No, you wouldn't be able to participate in conversations without sounding old.
Without sounding old, I'm the most immature one in this room.
It doesn't matter. Just I can imagine.
They would love me just by how many times I use different terms for the word vagina
I was
in
an
an hour.
But I can imagine you using grossly outdated slang, and that's going to be the first red flag.
I disagree because
first red flag.
It is still called this. It's been called that forever. I'd be awesome. I'd be awesome in high school. Now, let me ask you this. If you were in Charity's class...
I love the name, by the way.
Charity Stevens?
No, just Charity. I don't care what the last name.
Do you think that you would have known within 8 months that she was a...
Not from that photo.
Not from the Facebook one.
If she acted, obviously, out of line.
Right.
Maybe, but not from that Facebook shot.
So you don't think by looking at her you would have known?
No.
I love this whole story. Is it against...
She must have been able to make herself up to... mimic those Facebook photos.
Is like what's a high school that's close to here? Is Whitman close to here? What's close to here?
Isn't Rockville pretty close?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Or what's the one where I used to live? Magruder.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Northwest. That's my high school.
I bet I could walk in and blend right into a classroom. I'd have to shave.
Oh my God.
But I could walk in.
And they'd be like, oh, teacher's here. No, but you're not blending in. Why are you fooling yourself? It's okay.
What's the code for a lockdown?
Really?
Shelter in place.
No kidding.
You don't think I pulled that off?
No.
Why? God damn it. I bet 90% of the seniors look older than I do.
No. They're taller.
Yeah.
Do you mean taller? Like, I feel like I would struggle walking in. I know I could pull it off if I shaved and walked in and whatever clothes the kids were.
God, how many times did he fail?
But then again, I feel like someone would be like, aren't you the guy who was just talking about hitting a home run in Little League 20 years ago? You're like ancient.
I'd pull that off. I could pull that off.
That's Kaylee talking to me. OMG.
Do you think you could pull it off?
Absolutely. Look at her.
Okay, she may be able to pull it off physically. You're welcome.
And blending in. Absolutely.
But I don't like when you just say blending in. You have to be
assimilate.
You have to be able to act like a 15-year-old. And that's where I think I have all of you
She's nodding.
nailed.
I could do that.
You couldn't.
No.
You couldn't act like a 15-year-old.
Not at all. And I'm okay with that. You're not okay with that.
Because I can.
You can't.
That's the beauty of me. I can. And then I could hang out with a college fraternity, and then I could hang out with a Fortune 500 boss. That's the chameleon of me.
You'd also be spotted right away trying to blend in on a college campus.
No, college campus I fit right in.
We call him continuing ed.
Now, I will give you this. College campus I may not be able to blend in on because I don't have that experience.
But you can go back into the recesses of your mind and remember high school?
Absolutely, dude.
All right. It's
Absolutely.
It's a little different now.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's the exact same thing. Walk around, kind of feel a little awkward.
Okay.
Checking out chicks, hanging out, being fun. Talking. Yeah, no, I got it down. I do think I could pull it off. I definitely could fool the administration. The kids would be smart. Maybe the kids would be
because
smart
the administrators are younger than you? I don't think so.
That's true.
So this woman ends up getting arrested, but nothing happens. It's not really against the law. Well, I guess it is against the law, but it's not major.
She gave false information to the police.
So what? No, not that's. I'm not saying that. So what? Like you shouldn't do that. I'm just saying that's a slap. That's a slap on the wrist. Like I can't imagine there's a big punishment. I also don't understand why she did it. Like,
no, but it doesn't seem like anybody knows why she did it. That's the part of the story that I can't wrap my hands around.
I feel like you can read into it being she was given a home.
Yeah, free place to stay.
Meals, and they bought clothes for her.
So that was her ruse as to how she was going to get by without having to do anything?
Well, pay for anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty. You know what? And in that case, then I give her some credit. That's pretty clever.
It didn't work. Well, actually, it worked longer.
It worked
than
for
it
8 months.
Have. Man, what a gracious, giving family.
That's the other thing I thought of is I would fall for that.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. Obviously, she gave them a sob story about coming from.
No, that's what I mean. I would
family.
fall for that. I would take somebody in.
But it's like was she like a friend of a friend or something, or how did she target?
I have no idea.
Family?
I have no idea. But I would be the sucker who would fall for that. And I'd be buying her clothes.
I agree with.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You are a sucker for that.
Line.
I would shut you down, just like I do when you get the sob story and you're sitting at Silver Diner and the kid's just trying to sell you some loose candy. I saw you walk in.
Hi, Elliot, in the morning.
This is me?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
Oh, hey. This is Nick. When I first started teaching high school, I got confused for a student, so I had to grow a beard out.
Oh, you had to grow a beard so that they would know you were a teacher?
Well, I didn't have to, but I got sick of being like, oh, why did you start school so late? Or I have just weird questions.
Oh, see, that might be me. They would be like, hey, why are you a year or two behind us? I'd be like, oh, my parents held me back for athletics.
Hey, why is your beard gray?
Right. Yeah, there is
It's
that,
not
yeah.
highlights.
Okay.
I got highlights. No, I did say I would have to shave. I would have to shave in order to fit in. All right,
exactly. But as far as the lingo, because you guys were talking about the lingo, it's you just kind of listen and you pick up what's going on and just follow it. It's not that hard.
Yeah, no, I would be.
Elliot would totally get it.
100%. Plus, I know all the stuff to talk about.
You would just be the awkward one.
I'd be talking about parties. I'd be going nuts. Football games.
You'd have to get social media accounts, though. You'd have to get an Instagram and stuff to kind of fit in.
I'll use somebody else's, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. Elliot's all into selfies now.
Jesus. All right, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day, guys.
Later. Yeah, that'd be fine. I'm all over Insta. Hi, Elliot. In the morning.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey, who's this?
This is Tam. How pissed would you be as a parent of a 16-year-old boy if you found out your son had sex with some 34-year-old that you thought was 15?
Now, it doesn't say anything in here about Charity having sex with any of the students.
I'm just saying.
No. Well, then, yes, obviously you would be pissed off. If I were enrolling into the school for 8 months, I would not be, because I'm trying to live amongst them. I would not be, that's where you have to be smart and go, I can't date any of these people. Like, I can hang out and go to parties and stuff, but I can't date any of these people. And I would assume Charity thought the same thing. Although, I don't know if Charity was really thinking that much, or she probably wouldn't have gone through with this program anyway.
Right.
But I would.
No, she's like, how can I get more free stuff from this family?
Yeah, no, but I would bet that that's probably not going to be a big thing. That probably would not be a big thing for her. Hey, I appreciate the phone call. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Where am I going? Line 2? Hi, Elliot, in the morning.
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Hey, what's going on, man?
I got some answers for you on some of your questions about the story. It was going around my office yesterday.
Oh, very good. What can you tell me?
All right. She met the woman that took her in because they both worked at McDonald's. And she gave her some sob story about how her abusive family kicked her out of their apartment So that's why the woman initially took her in.
Oh, interesting. So she originally was working at McDonald's, and then the woman of the Guardian family worked there also. That's pretty good. All right, I like that.
Also, the way that the woman found out that she was in her 30s, she said when she started getting her suspicions, she actually went through back to McDonald's to try to like HR her and see like how old this girl was, and that's how she found out.
Oh, dude.
Mm-hmm. Now, on her age, McDonald's had her at 34, but I guess there was a prison record on her that said she was 31.
I'm going to go with the prison record.
Yeah.
What was she in prison for? Do you know the answer to that?
I did not see that, but I do know that her real name is Charity.
Oh, very good. So she just changed her last name.
Yeah.
Oh, good. And now what is so she got busted for this. Now she got taken to jail, but it's not, it doesn't sound like it's a big charge.
I honestly don't know what she would be even charged with. I mean, maybe the family could try to press some charges for all like the money they probably wasted on her.
Right.
But aside from that, I wouldn't even know.
By the way, that's where I would be furious if I were the Guardian family and I wasted all that money.
8 months worth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Although there's probably part of me where I would just kind of just justify it away and go, you know what, I made somebody's life better for 8 months. And that's why we're all here, is just to help each other.
Okay, but not after she'd been lying to you.
But you know what? She's the one that committed the bad by lying. I wasn't the one that committed the bad by helping. That's how I justify it to myself. But I wouldn't want to rip her throat out for making me waste money.
Kids are expensive.
Yeah, no, amen, dude. Amen. Hey, I appreciate the info. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, you got it.
Later. Where am I going? 6?
It's a high school.
I'd love to go.
You can't. Amen to that.
What?
When he's like, kids are expensive.
Well, Diane, I'm not going to have a conversation.
I'm just trying to help you practice
with my sophomore friends about having kids.
Well, that's how they're going to try to trip you up.
Unless I find out Mary's pregnant. Y'all hear that rumor?
Oh, gnarly.
Gnarly.
Snap.
See, that you can't use those terms.
You would.
Diane, you can't say snap. No, Mary's pregnant. You hear that, Ish?
Oh, God.
Gag me with a spoon.
How long has it been since people said ish, Kaylee?
No. Say what? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, but yeah. Kaylee, again, beyond college, so.
Okay, still, I know what I'm talking about, bro.
Hey, where's the beef?
The best of Elliot in the morning. On DC, this is the best of Elliot in the morning on DC 101. The best of Elliot in the morning. DC 101.
Hi, Elliot in the morning. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, who's this?
Hey, this is Brian.
Hey, what's up, Brian?
I was just wanting to talk about the 34-year-old real fast, and something I didn't hear you guys saying. I think maybe if you're staying with a host family, you'd have to have all kinds of tricks and gambits to pulling over on them. I think that's so crazy that I don't think you would ever have to worry about getting discovered by the high school people at all, though. Teachers, students, nobody.
You know what? And you do bring up a good point. It would be really hard to live that life with the family.
With the family, yeah. But I mean, think of it, because even with, even if you looked old, even if you didn't shave, no matter what you did, a 15-year-old or even a teacher with a class full of 25, 30 students, they're not going to be like, maybe this person's 30. And even if they use old slang, the thing now is the hipsters. They use old stuff all the time. So you'd be like, oh, that person's probably just trying to ham it up somehow.
Yeah.
So I think if it weren't for this family, she wouldn't have gotten busted. I don't think she probably could have graduated.
But you know what? There is some truth to that, though. Because think how hard it would be. So, like, school would be easy. I'd be in my comfort zone. But
yeah, exactly.
So no, but I mean, think about it. Okay, no. So is it hard? Would it be harder then to play a 34-year-old in high school, or a high school kid at home when you want to just be a 34-year-old?
Definitely home.
It would be much harder to keep that routine going.
I don't know, but you could always kind of like retreat into your room like most teenagers do anyway.
Yeah, but still, not my family. No. We're family. We're always together. Yeah, that's biting me in the ass. No, but like even like. You couldn't even like have a normal conversation. So this family, this woman that you know from McDonald's, You couldn't even have a normal adult conversation with her because you'd have to be continuing to be a 15-year-old. Like, that's the part that would be hard.
Yeah, I mean, and I think no matter how good you are at hamming it up or acting or doing whatever it is you're doing, as a grown person, at some point you're going to want, a beer. You're going to want to go do something, and that's where you're going to fumble the football. It's not going to be.
Yeah, no, you're probably right, and you're right. It was the family that found her. Like, I could be a 15-year-old for 8 hours during the day, but when I get home, I don't know that I could squash everything that I got going on.
Exactly.
Wait,
what does that mean?
Like, I would want to, watch and do. I'm an adult, so, when I got back home with the family.
He watches an awful lot of Fox News for a 15-year-old.
No, I watch an hour a day, Diane, please. And it's only when Shep is on. No, but, when I got home, I'd want to be able to be like an adult. I wouldn't want to be 15 all the time. Only when I'm at school. I'd be awesome when I was at school.
Once you're taken in, you've got them snowed for quite some time, because even when they start to suspect it, they won't want to admit that they made such a dumb mistake.
Yeah, no, you'd want to be blind. It's why,
and they could be thinking,
love is blind.
She's been through a lot of trauma.
Exactly.
That's why she's acting.
She had to grow up.
Yeah. Right. It's like all my friends afterwards were like, dude, how did you stay with Shannon for 7 years?
Bogus. What's your damage?
But don't you agree it would be harder to do that? Because at some point you want to be you want to be the man instead of the boy.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that part would be much harder to me. Where am I going? Line 1?
I think you would revel in all the responsibilities you wouldn't have anymore.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that, but they'd be like, God damn, Charity really likes to watch hockey, and I guess she knows the sport for about 30 years.
How does she know all those old players?
Hi, who's this?
What's up, Elliot?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Hey, this is Rudy, man. Hey, I didn't hear anybody talking about this girl. Did you know there was actually a movie about the same thing that happened with this girl?
Are you talking about 21 Jump Street? I saw 21 Jump Street.
Well, no, I don't think so. I don't know if that's what it was or not, but this girl, she was probably up in her mid-30s or something like that, and she got in with this family. She looked really young. She had, pigtails and stuff, ponytails and stuff, and she was actually, like I said, she was older, but she was really good. She disguised herself, put on makeup, and made herself look really young. But they finally, and she got in with this family. The family loved her, but then they finally.
Hey, is the name of the?
They tried to get her to go to the dentist.
Is the name of the? Let me. Hi, yellow. Hi, sir. Yeah, let me cut you off for a second. Is the name of the movie Orphan?
There you go.
There it is. I've never seen it. To be honest, never even heard of it.
Found out because her teeth were rotted, and she had caps or something over her teeth.
See, that's a rookie mistake. That is sorry, dude. That is a rookie mistake. You can't go to the doctor. They'll know instantly that you're not 15.
She had it was a movie. I'm treating this like it's a news story. Right here in the Associated Press article, it mentions that she had a hormone disorder that made her appear much younger.
Who, the orphan girl?
The movie that we're talking about, like it really happened. Similar situation, I guess, with posing younger, but a little bit different, as in it was
movie
from Hollywood.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Never been kissed.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, who's this?
Melissa.
Yes.
So what about the homework angle? You come home and you have to write a paper and do all this calculus, and people are going, what college are you going to? How do you fake that?
Oh, easily. Do you have any kids?
Really?
Wait, I'm asking you if you have any kids.
I'm a teacher.
Oh, listen, my kids bring home their homework. That crap is easy, bro.
Okay, this is you're talking about like third and fourth grade homework. This is you in high school.
Although the fourth graders into something that my eyes glaze over.
See, that's fourth grade.
3-dimensional triangle, whatever. I ain't got time for that.
Are they doing that new subtraction?
What is that?
That new
is that
way.
The one Louis C.K. was going off of.
I don't know. I just saw the Business Insider article about this new way that they're teaching subtraction, and it's confusing parents because it's not how we learned.
No, subtraction. You do you regroup and then whatever.
Is it the common course.
I don't even know what the new subtraction is. Whatever. But no, I do subtraction the way you're supposed to do subtraction. I take a number and then I subtract it from the other one.
I got 10 fingers.
No, but the rest of it, yeah, no, man, dude, I wouldn't like doing the homework, but yeah, I mean, if that's the price I got to pay, then I would do it. But the papers, I'll probably half-ass it because whatever. It's not like I needed to do anything later in life. I'm already later in life. Oh, you know what? That would be the other thing. I probably wouldn't care about failing. No, think about it. Back in the day, I cared about failing then because you didn't want to get kicked out of the honors program when I was at 15 in real life and going to high school.
God.
However, now it's because I needed that to be able to do something with my life. Now I wouldn't even, or now then I wouldn't need to do anything. So you would come around and go, Elliot, did you, or Charity Siegel, did you do your homework? And I'd be like, no, I sure didn't. What up, Teach?
Teach.
Yeah. And that would be it.
So you're assuming pretty benign neglect fake parents who aren't going to get on your case.
Well, they could yell at me, but I'll give it, and then I'll give them the same thing of, oh, don't yell at me. Now you sound like my real parents, and my real parents are the whole reason I ended up here. And they'd be like, oh, Charity, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I figured it all through. Now, be honest though, just from, and I know that you and I don't know each other, and you don't see me unless you're watching Channel 1, but but like, just listen to the show. You think I could fit in as like one of your high schoolers?
It's dubious.
Although, you know what? I may have too good of a command of the language to fit in. That may be my problem.
You do speak too good.
All right, carry on.
All right, very
carry
good.
on.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hello, is it me?
Yeah, hi, who's this?
This is Melvin.
Hey, what's up, Melvin?
Yeah, I was calling about you saying that you could fit in high school. I'm 19 years old, and I graduated like about a year ago, and I honestly think you'd fit more in than Tyler would.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you.
What?
No, because I let myself go.
You've never seen a photo.
No, just fitting in,
like,
just fitting in.
I just think he's like more uptight and like it'd just be more easily noticeable. He just, and he is immature. It's easy to notice, and I swear he would fit in a way.
So every single high school student these days has to sext. That's where I would hit a wall. Whatever, dweeb. This guy's a dweeb.
No.
I feel like Elliot would fit in better because
like with the normal
because he's buying the kids beer.
Yeah. No, you might fit in with some more like you would have been with like my
He'd
friend.
He'd fit in with like the friends he had in high school
with Wing Ing and Danny Chen, like all like the straight laced kids, and like I would fit in with like the cool normal kids.
Whatever. I'm doing the W. Eat my shorts.
And then what about like the pressures of smoking, Tyler? Like you wouldn't give in. You said that yourself. You would never do it. Elliot would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh, that's a good point.
Elliot would pass out cigarettes.
I would be. That's how I'd buy my friends.
I went through high school. The peer pressure didn't get to me then.
He would make the most friends because he'd end up getting alcohol and be like, "Yo, where'd you get this at?" And he'd be like, "Don't worry about it. I got alcohol at a party."
Not only am I
son,
I'm like the Pied Piper at school. This is awesome. This is great. All right, dude. Hey, thank you, Melvin. You're awesome.
Hey, can I get a T-shirt?
Yeah, you sure can. Hold on 1 second, dude.
Hold
on 1 second.
Who's the Pied Piper?
Barf bag.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, it's me?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
It's Mike. Hey, if the entire cast of Beverly Hills 90210 can pull off being, teenagers when they're all 30, I think you probably could.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like Jason Priestley. I'd be all badass. What? Why are you giving me that look? Well, I'm not Ian Ziering.
Okay, Ian Ziering was like 50 when he was on that show.
I'd be like Jason Priestley. I can't remember the other one, but I'm not him either.
Luke Perry?
No, I'm definitely not Luke Perry. Not at all. No, who was the other one that was like all friends with Tori Spelling? What was his name?
Brian Austin Green?
That's him.
Like 40?
Probably right. No, wasn't the oldest one on that show, Gabrielle
Carteris.
Yeah, I think she was a grandmother when she was doing that show. Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Yeah, going back to high school would be a good opportunity for Tyler to get the band back together.
I like where your head is at, but today is about middle school. today is about what happened 20 years ago.
All right, dude. I appreciate the phone call. Thank you, my friend.
This is
Elliot in the Morning.
The best of Elliot in the Morning on DC 101.